How's everyone doing? What lip liner is this? This is the Makeup Forever lip liner. Hi everyone! How are you? Thank you, thank you. If you guys already know what's going on here, double tap the screen. I'm so happy to be back debating. You guys already know we're gonna go till about 5:30 p.m. y'all. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Obviously, I don't think that my energy is all the way up yet, but I am feeling good enough to debate today. But thank you all so much for being here. Also, as a reminder, you guys already know, Cash App, Venmo, and bio if you do want to support me that way. But if not, just double tap the screen, follow me, and share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to anyone that you want to listen to my broadcast here. But yeah, let's wait a little bit. Let's give it like 30 seconds, wait for some more people to file in here. If you want to speed up the rate in which people are coming in, then I think it's good for you to start sharing it to your friends. Thank you, little boy of heart. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? What's up? Hi, Angela Hojak. What's up? Thank you, Kitty, for the shares. Jordan, what's up, you guys? Alana, it's not Alana, it's Lena. Thank you so much. Hi, CJ. Hi, honey. Miss T. Aquafina. Happy Saturday. What's up, Alex? Hey, stud. Hey, baby. Yeah, thank you, Mari. But yeah, you guys already know, if you are voting for Donald Trump this coming election, remember, y'all, we are just looking for some debates. So if you are voting for Donald Trump this election, please hop into the guest request. Sandy, thank you so much for the heart me. Hi, AG. But you guys already know, double tap that screen, share it to your friends. We're going to get some debates going, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, everyone. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm not voting for Trump. I just wanted to say you're amazing and I love you. Hope you have a great day.
Genuinely, thank you so much. I appreciate you, baby. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in, y'all. In the meantime, you guys, double tap that screen. But yeah, let's just wait to see if we can get some debates in, y'all. Hopefully we can. If you're voting for Donald Trump, hop into the guest request. Hi, how old are you?
Hello there. I'm 27.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
And why is that?
Cultural, social, economical, political, foreign.
Yeah, I don't. Those are all just words. So can you be specific, please, point by point?
Okay, I like his economic policies. He concentrates on the working class. He concentrates on bringing back jobs to America. I like his policies in the Midwest.
What policy? What policy is that?
Policy of tax cuts.
Tax cuts for who?
For corporations, for companies, for small businesses.
Are corporations the working class?
Yes, we have to keep the corporations for the working class to work for them. If you
right,
want to raise
but what actually happened here, right? Because again, you're talking about him giving tax cuts to like billion-dollar corporations, of which exploded the national deficit.
Without the billion-dollar corporations, there is no working class. You do know that, right?
No, there can still be a working class. Billion-dollar corporations didn't always exist, and the working class still existed.
Think of it this way. If you raise the taxes for the billionaires and they leave the country, what happens then?
We can reappropriate those funds to be able to support the middle class, like a child tax credit, like help on down payments for houses, help in healthcare, expansion on like unemployment benefits.
That would be the definition of welfare state. How does that? That's
not a welfare state. That's literally like strengthening our economy by leaving more money in the middle class's pockets. Billionaires don't spend a lot. Stop talking, please. Billionaires don't spend a lot of. Stop talking. Billionaires don't spend a lot of their money. It is the middle class who upholds the economy.
Without the billionaires, without the job creators, without the innovators, you don't have an economy. That's the economic.
Yet they did not always exist, and yet we still had an economy. The economy is based widely upon the middle class. We are literally who strengthens the economy. Like, for example, when we were facing a recession, who got the stimulus checks?
Like I said, you have to.
Can you answer my question, please?
Jesus Christ, concentrate on the point.
You're not concentrating on the point. I just asked you a question. Can you answer it?
There is no middle class.
Answer my question, please. Answer my question, please.
Common sense. What are you talking about?
Answer my question, please.
Repeat your question.
I'm not going to repeat my question, actually.
That's what I
Let's
thought.
actually go on to the next person. If you can't follow the conversation, I'm going to pick my battles. I'm actually not going to go ahead and do that. Shut up, AG. Like, I'm actually not going to fucking do that. Hi, how old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My bad.
That's all right. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. Please double tap the screen and share it to your friends. I do appreciate every single person here. And thank you all so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Hi. Oh, they didn't load in yet, y'all. Give it a second. Remember, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request. And I also require a base level of sentience. I do appreciate you all, though. If you want to cry in my comments, argue at a wall, or get in the guest request. Hi, how old are you? Angelica, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Hi, how old are you? Thank you, thank you. Hello? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Give it a second, you guys. Please be patient. We will get some more debates in. I know you guys don't like seeing a black woman talk, but at least fight it. Okay, stand up, fight back. Hi, how old are you?
Hello, I'm 20.
Okay, what year were you born?
2004.
Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I am.
And why is that?
Honestly,
Kyla, thank you so much for the sub.
Honestly, just because I want to start off, I don't think they're both the perfect candidates, right? I'm not.
I don't think anyone thinks that. No one thinks that. No rational person thinks anyone's the perfect candidate. You don't need to say that. That's obvious.
Sounds good. I just wanted to clarify. But
You don't need to clarify the obvious.
What was that?
You never need to clarify the obvious.
Okay. So, and then how do you pronounce? Is it Tashika?
Yeah.
Tashika. Okay. Nice to meet you. The reason why I'm voting for Trump, honestly, is because we've seen what happened with Biden and Harris, right?
And what was that?
So, first thing
What did
is
we? I'm sorry.
that?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go.
First thing is the economy, right?
What
It's
about
like,
it?
What was that?
What about it?
Like, I'm in the, like, right now, I'm starting, like, I want to buy a house, for example.
Your personal experiences is not the entire economy. What about the economy?
Groceries. I mean, what do you mean, what about the economy?
What about groceries?
Prices. Prices have increased.
Why did the prices of groceries increase?
Because just look what we're doing right now, right? We're spending too much money. The government spending is just through the roof.
And what's the correlation between government spending and private businesses pricing their items?
Because when the government spends too much money and they print money, that's that causes inflation, correct?
Hey, G, thank you so much for the meteor shower. It depends. So really quickly, do you think that like government spending has anything to do with private companies and how they price their items?
I mean, I guess not in that.
Okay, so then what does this have to do with groceries?
So I just want to clarify. Are you saying government overspending?
I'm not making an argument. I'm asking you a question about your argument. How does government spending affect private companies and their prices? What is the correlation here?
So what's your point? I don't get your point.
I'm not making a point. I'm asking you about your own argument. I didn't make a point. I'm asking you about your own argument.
I believe government overspending increases inflation.
I don't care what you believe. I'm asking you what the. Okay, you can say that. Whatever. Fuck. I actually don't give a shit. Right. The question is, what does this have to do with groceries? Right. Actually, fuck it. I'm not gonna keep asking you the same question over and over again. You obviously don't know. This was a international thing. It was a global thing. Right. The prices for goods went up globally because of COVID, because of geopolitical tensions, because of I forgot the word. Why do I always draw a blank on that? I'm so sorry. Because there were particular blocks and hiccups during supplying certain goods to different places, right? That is why the prices of these things went up. But what we actually saw from these larger companies is the fact that even when they did not have any equipment shortages or anything like that, they were still hiking up their prices, right? They were taking advantage of the fact that other things were in low stock and therefore other companies were hiking up their prices. That's a chance for them to hike up their prices. So what legislation could Biden-Harris have passed to lessen that from happening?
I mean, I think they're doing it. I think Harris is trying to do it now, actually.
Harris is vice president. She can't try to do anything. She has no legislative power.
I'm not sure if you've seen the video where Biden said Harris literally couldn't have, like, there's nothing he could have done that Harris couldn't do, and she helped him with everything he's done.
Right, he's talking about it on a merit stance,
Really?
constitutionally.
Come on. No,
constitutionally,
let's not do that. Don't try to change his words.
That's what he meant.
No.
Constitutionally, Kamala Harris cannot do what the president does.
See, this is why I don't understand.
Hey, Mayday, I'm not going to continue having this conversation with you if you genuinely believe that the vice president was running the country. You have no evidence for that, and I don't care to talk about fucking conspiracy theories. Okay, baby? Let's actually go ahead and not do that.
Well, can I ask you, before we move on from that topic, I just want to ask you.
We're not moving on.
Okay, I just want to ask you.
We're not moving on.
No, I know. Can I just ask you a question?
About?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I offended you, but you sound like so offended.
I'm not offended. You're just making a terrible argument. So you're talking what?
But like, it seems
but you also need to. You also need to know how to read to be able to do that.
See,
right. So, right. So let's actually lock in. Okay. You were talking about grocery prices. I just want to let you know that grocery prices right now are at pre-pandemic levels. Did you know that? They're lessening.
Okay. Yeah.
So what groceries are you referring to? What legislation can we federally pass to force companies to lower their prices?
Well, I just okay. Now that you're done,
can you answer my question, please?
Can I please talk? I just want to know, like, instead of trying to like change someone's mind, if you think
I'm not trying to change your mind, I don't know who you are. You could disappear today. I would never look up to acknowledge your absence. The question is, what legislation could be federally passed to force companies to lower their prices? Can you answer that, please?
What laws could be passed to force companies? I mean, a specific law. I wouldn't know.
I'm asking. Okay,
any
all
specifics,
right.
but
okay.
But I believe there is. Why are you saying they have no control on what?
They do not. They do not. That is the point of capitalism. They do not have control over. That is the point of capitalism. That's the country.
So you're saying companies could actually? There's
we cannot federally legislate the price of things that like private companies can.
Really?
No, we can't. If that were the case, then why didn't President Biden do that? Or why didn't Trump do that? Why didn't?
Hold on. I mean, if I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure like companies can't just raise like let's say for
they unironically can.
Water,
I could sell a pencil for $3,000 right now.
So
I can sell a pencil that took 3 cents to make and sell it for $3,000 on Etsy.
Let me ask a cool question. So these companies like Walmart, for example, if you go, they could raise the prices of water.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Like expensive to where people can't afford it, and the government won't do anything about it. That's
right.
false.
The government can do things, but it wouldn't be through these private companies, right? The government instead can provide them with incentives to lower their prices, but the government cannot mandate that they lower their prices.
Yes, they can.
No, name one time in history that happened.
I wouldn't know on top of my head, but I could research.
What part of the Constitution? Yeah, go ahead and do that. What part of the Constitution allows for the federal government to be able to do that?
And then, for example, I believe it happened before, where let's say a hurricane happens or like some sort of.
These things are not done through specific companies. The government buys things from these companies, or they get the resources themselves.
You're spreading false information.
Then prove it.
I will. I'm pulling up my computer right now. I don't know where you get your news source from, but
yeah.
It's obviously not right.
Yeah.
Why are you so, why are you like that? I don't understand. How old are you, by the way?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, I got you.
So you can find it?
I just entered my password from my computer.
Okay, so you have 30 more seconds before you concede.
Do you not want me to 30 seconds? That's crazy. I'm going to Google. Alright. Does the government grocery prices?
I just thought of something really mean, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah. Okay, you could go to. Do you have a computer pulled up?
Yep, I have two.
Go to. Do you want me to give you the full site www.
What are you reading? What is the title?
Food prices, information on trans factors and federal.
There's absolutely no fucking way you read that shit. You can't. You don't even know how to read the title.
I just read it. What are you saying? What?
No, I'm talking about the overall thing that you read. Me, thank you so much for the sub. There's no way you read that shit.
You gave me like 30 seconds. I can't read the whole article.
Why are you citing sources that you didn't read?
Because you're over here putting me on 30 seconds. You want me to read it in 30 seconds?
I don't need to put you on a spot. You can leave, go read it, and then come back.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said 30 seconds, so I just gave you a source. But
it was 30 seconds to find a source, preferably a source you've already read.
Oh my goodness.
Is you cool?
Listen, it's common. Everybody knows it's common sense that companies can't raise the price.
Define common sense right now.
I think everybody should know without.
No, that's not what common sense means. Common sense simply means a particular concept that a group agrees on in a particular area. It has nothing to do with whether or not the thing is correct. It has nothing to do with whether or not the thing is wrong. It is simply something that people agree on in a group. That's what common sense is.
So it's not a thing everybody already knows?
No, because that's not what happened. So what side are you talking about? What's the title so we can read it together? Aaliyah, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. What's the title?
Food prices, information on trans factors and federal rules.
What does trans factors mean?
What do you mean? I said information on trans. You not know what trans is? Trans. TRENDS.
Why do men do this? Why do men do this? Why do y'all? Why can't you just admit when you don't know something?
I see what this is.
Why can't you just admit when you don't know something?
You're the type to attack all men because you had one bad experience with one man. I
don't have any bad experiences with men.
What's your father and daughter like? What's your relationship with your father?
I'm a daddy's girl.
I really doubt that.
Doubt that I'm a daddy's girl? Yo, W Papa Bop, and why would you doubt that I'm a daddy's girl?
Because
do you think I treat men this way because I had a bad experience with men? No, I treat you like this because this is how my father taught me to treat you. So now, what is it called? Food prices and what? Food prices and what?
Food prices, information on trans factors.
Oh my god.
And federal
trans factors and federal,
federal roles, roles, ROLES.
Oh, thank you for spelling that out for me, big boy. And what's the website?
GAO.gov.
Okay. So the Government Accountability Office?
And then
so the Government Accountability Office?
What? Yeah. And then another thing I want to mention.
No.
Let me
actually no. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and read this because let's see. What does this say? What does this say? Big boy. What does this say? Federal agencies don't control food prices. That is the first sentence of the third paragraph.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. Let me ask you a question.
No. The first sentence of the third paragraph. Federal agencies don't control food prices. But as I said, they may indirectly affect them. I said that. Why the what do you mean keep reading it?
Keep reading. Don't just stop where.
What else does it say? Go ahead.
For example.
Yeah.
And then it says regulations.
Yeah, right. So for example, stop talking. So for example, by relaxing regulations to let food made for restaurants be diverted to grocery stores. That's what I said. I said that the government can provide incentives for these things. They do not have direct control over these prices. That's literally what I said.
Listen, hold on.
My
so
brother
you're
in
voting
Christ.
for Kamala. You're voting for Kamala, right?
Oh my God, my neck, that pivot.
Hold on.
Oh my God, that pivot.
Wait, no, you don't know what you're talking about.
My pivot.
Because you're voting for. Do you know what Kamala plans to do? She plans to pass regulations to stop these companies from
That's a fucking
raising their prices.
Regulations
How
are
is she
always
going to do that?
Right. So
if
what
the government can't do that?
What is the regulation? How is she going to be? Right. There is a way for us to do that, right? It's called,
then. Well, just what are you saying? So there is a way.
No, baby. Like I said before, it is providing incentives for companies to do so. Also, she wants to stop fucking talking. Okay. She wants to provide. Did you read the actual bill?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I know you didn't. Yeah, you seem like the type of guy to read with your fingers. Let's calm down, okay? So what she wants to do is, one, empower the FTC to be able to hold these companies accountable, because we saw, right, that after the pandemic, when other companies, still had their prices hiked up, because they had a lack of product. That's the word I was looking for. Product. They had a lack of product, and there was too much money chasing too little products, right? But other companies who did not have this product issue were still hiking up their prices because other companies were hiking up their prices, and they were taking advantage of the fact that there was a global pandemic going on, and the fact that people in the other companies were hiking up their prices because they didn't have enough products. She wants to empower the FTC to be able to hold these companies accountable. Also, she wants to propose a capital gains tax, right? She wants to propose this tax and then reappropriate this money to be able to go to things like a $25,000 down payment on first-time home buyers. She wants to build 2 million extra more homes. I don't know why I'm fucking up right now today. 2 million extra homes, right? These are the ways in which she wants to reappropriate the funds that she's getting from these large businesses. But also, do you know what a monopoly is?
Yeah.
What is a monopoly?
Just like, for example...
I didn't ask you for an example. I asked you for a definition. It's 3 million now. Okay, cool.
It's like two companies who, for example, how do I explain it? It's
when they corner a particular market and they have predominant power over a particular product, right? Yeah. Or an industry, right?
Yeah, I'll say, that's a good example.
Right. So let's say, for example, Disney. Do you notice how Disney is just buying up smaller companies?
Say that again. Disney's what?
Do you understand how Disney is buying up smaller companies?
Actually, I didn't know that. I don't know much about it.
Right, they've been doing that for a couple years now. So how are they able to do that? They need to have extra money in their pockets, right?
Yeah.
To be able to buy other companies, right?
Of course.
Right. So when Donald Trump gives them a significant tax cuts, that leaves more money in their pockets to do what, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that incentivizes them building a monopoly because it leaves more money in their pockets to be able to reinvest into the companies and buy other ones out, right?
Wait, say that again?
Right. So when Donald Trump gives them these right.
Yeah.
It leaves more money in their pocket, and this more money does what? It gives them more incentive to what?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Buy other companies and corner the market.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not saying that's
and then funnel the money into themselves to reinvest. Exactly, right? I know you shouldn't be. So when Kamala Harris goes ahead and she proposes a capital gains tax, right? And then she reappropriates this money towards the middle class directly, how does that incentivize them building a monopoly? It actually doesn't. What it actually does incentivize is competition between businesses, because that is actually what lowers prices. When businesses are competing against each other, it becomes the better product wins and not necessarily who can funnel more money into themselves.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Then you agree with Kamala Harris, my love. You should be voting for Kamala.
I believe there should be. Competition is good.
You should be voting for Kamala Harris.
I'm not saying. I'm not arguing. My thing is that when you said the government can't mandate these grocery prices, that's false. Because
no, it's not. You just read it.
While we were talking.
No. You just read that. You just cited. You just cited a government source that said no.
Have you heard of the FTC? Because while we were talking, I was also Googling.
That's what I just.
So there's a Federal Trade Commission.
Right. That's what I just brought up to you.
They enforce laws against these practices, and then there's the gouging laws.
There's no way that you're mansplaining a concept that I just fucking told you.
Okay, and then do you know what price gouging is? The laws they pass.
There's no fucking. You didn't listen to what I said, did you?
Okay then. Because,
oh no! Oh no!
Listen, in the beginning,
no! Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way. There is no way I just explained to you everything that you're about to explain to me.
No.
And you're about to mansplain it back to me right now?
How is that indirectly though? That's not indirectly.
My brother in Christ. Whoa.
you said they do it indirectly. Did you know?
I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. The misogyny is face off. Wax on, wax off.
How is this misogyny? I respect you.
Motherfucker, that was crazy. Anyway, continue with the... Matter of fact, whatever, baby. Whatever. Continue with the fuckery that you were talking about, because that was fucking... Oh, my God. It stinks in here. Go ahead.
Listen, I heard you say they do it indirectly. That's what I heard you say. If I'm wrong, just tell me.
Did you miss the whole 45 seconds that I was talking?
No, I heard you, and I said I agreed with you about.
So then, why are you referencing something I said 60 minutes ago? I mean, 60 seconds ago.
Because you still believe. Let me ask you this question: you still believe that the government can control if companies?
The government source that you provided says that they can't. What the FTC can do is penalize these companies, but the companies still have the power to hike up their prices to whatever they want. But companies typically do not want to get like super penalized by the government. That is not the government controlling prices.
So we agree. So we agreed.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
So that's how they're doing it. Obviously.
That's what I said. That is what I said. But there is no way for the government to legislate for private companies to price their product in a particular way. What we can do,
because if we penalize them, what happens?
Hey, fuck. We can do is incentivize lower prices. We cannot pass a law that says milk has to be $3. We cannot do that. The government does not have the power to do that. But what we can do is say milk. So you can say like milk, water. These are like fuck not milk, but like say like water. This is essential to life. We can penalize companies that price it over a particular thing. That's what we can do. That is not legislating. That is not legislating for them to price it at a particular way.
But does it stop them? But does it stop them from doing it?
It disincentivizes them. It's not about stopping them.
No,
it disincentivizes companies from doing this.
It's a yes or no question. Does it stop them? Yes or no?
Thank you, Spade. It disincentivizes them. Thank you so much for the question. Okay. I did answer the question. There's no such thing as stopping them. We can't stop them. We can disincentivise them from doing this.
Okay.
We cannot stop them.
So it doesn't make sense for them to do it, right? Correct? Yes or no?
We need to disincentivize You agreed with me when it came to monopolization. Yes. Do you agree with disincentivizing companies from creating a monopoly?
No, I'm not. I'm just asking you a simple question.
Can you answer my question, please?
You don't answer my question.
Do you agree with? I did. I answered it 5 times.
I said I agree with you.
Do you agree with disincentivizing companies from forming a monopoly? Yes or no?
Yes.
And how do we do that?
What do you mean? How do we do that?
Does that stop companies from forming monopolies?
Yeah, it will stop them because it wouldn't make sense for them to do it. How
would it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Companies can still form monopolies and still get taxed.
If we penalize them, do you think it'll make sense?
It would disincentivize them.
Why would it do that?
Because they would get penalized by not penalized by the government. They would get taxed by the government, right? And this tax would incentivize competition. Excuse me, company competition is the opposite of monopoly. It would push them towards the other end of the spectrum.
Okay. I just want to say, when I say I agree with you, I've not once heard you say yes, I agree. Like I just want to clarify.
Why would I ever agree with you?
So you agree it wouldn't make sense for these companies to
if they find a loophole, then it would make sense, but that doesn't mean that we can't disincentivize them from doing it. Do you know what disincentivize means?
Let's not talk about if.
Do you know what disincentivize means?
Yes, it's the opposite. I mean,
No, what the fuck? Oh, no.
it's the
no.
opposite of.
Actually, no. Actually, no. No. Yeah, let's go on to the next person. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. Okay? I don't know what the fuck that shit was. I don't know what it's the opposite. Motherfucker. He's a part of that 53% that can't read chat. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. Please be patient, you guys. You guys already know we are just looking for some debates. Also, if you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. Also, my live is like low-key not sending out. I only have 2,000 people in here, and I usually have about 6. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. Hi, how old are you?
Hello, I just wanted to say hair eats down, face eats down, never declines. You are a baddie.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Y'all share the live. I do appreciate every single person in here. But please share the live, you guys. We have 2,000 fucking people in here. You're not sharing? Why is there only 150 shares? Don't fucking play with me. Share the fucking live. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you give a shit or not? Anyway, hi, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, are you voting for Trump?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
So I'm voting for Trump because I like his border policy more. I actually think that the tariffs he will implement will help us in the long run.
What is a tariff?
A tariff is a stoppage, or I'm using the wrong word, but a stoppage on imports coming or exports coming out of the country or into the country.
That's not what a tariff is. Anyway, so that's, first of all, a lot to unpack there. That's not what a fucking tariff is.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and continue on with his border policy. What is that?
So I like the wall. If we look at numbers, his border crossings did reach the lowest of all time.
Where'd you get that from?
I could show you the graph. Just give me a second and I'll pull it up. From Statista.com.
From Statista?
Yeah, or I can go to congress.gov.
What is a title called?
A title?
Janae, thank you. Yeah. Janae, thank you so much for the $10 Venmo. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much.
What is the title called? Oh, okay.
Yeah, graphs have titles.
Let me go to, what would you say is the most reliable graph? I could pull it up there too.
I'm not asking. I'm asking you for the source.
Okay. Well, let me look it up.
Why is my lighting like that?
Sorry, I'm taking a little long here. By the way, yeah. Okay, so guess I should go 2016 to 2020. All right, so in the fiscal year of,
where are you getting this from was the question.
I'm on U.S. Customs and Border Protection right now.
And what is the title?
The title is Southwest Border Migration FY 2020. I think I'm trying to scroll down to 2016 too, but at 2020 on the Southwest border we had 57,000 crossings, and then we had 400,000 at the end of the year. On the
what do you mean border crossings? What kind of border crossings are they referring to?
So border encounters and apprehensions.
Border crossings and border encounters are two different things. So what are they referring to?
Well, right here it says U.S. Border Patrol Southwest Border Encounters FY 2020.
Okay, so encounters are not crossings. Okay. Encounters are also not apprehensions. Apprehensions, right, are people who've gotten into the country. You don't need to be apprehended if you're at the fucking border. Carla, thank you so much for the $10 Venmo. Encounters are just people that they've seen there, that they've encountered. Crossings can imply illegal and legal immigration. So which one are they talking about?
I guess I wouldn't know that answer. I guess
go find it, because we're not talking unless you distinguish.
Okay. I can come back up.
Okay. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates. And remember, y'all, we are just looking for some debates. 3%. Do you know what recidivism is?
No.
Recidivism is a rate in which people who have gone to jail return to jail. She lowered that by 40%. by just giving these people a second chance at life. But that's just the first thing. That was all the way back in 2005, right? That's just the first thing. But character-wise, Kamala Harris has shown herself to be a capable leader by her ability to compromise, right? Like, for example, a huge misconception about Kamala Harris is the fact that people believe that she is flip-flopping on her fracking position. And that's actually not the case. Kamala Harris is still wildly against fracking, but she saw that the American people prefer this type of energy, and the energy in which she wants to go towards is going to take a long time. And she saw that she can still get what she wants in terms of clean energy out of this country, even without banning fracking. So even though she herself is against fracking and still is, she can compromise with the American people. And that is indicative of a good leader. That is not flip-flopping. That is acknowledging that as a leader, you have people who are around you that have different viewpoints. And she went ahead and listened to the viewpoints of the American people. When has Donald Trump ever done that?
Well, thank you, because you're like the most, what do you call it? Well, thank you for saying all that. I appreciate it.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about anything else?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Talk about anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, let's go on to the next person, you guys. Remember, y'all. Anyway, Lavita, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. And Kinsey, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo as well. I don't know what happened there. I don't really know what happened there, but it's fine. Let's go on to the next person. And give it a second, you guys. Remember, we are just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. If you are voting for Kamala Harris, y'all, double tap that screen. Oh, wow. Mia. Oh, dear. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. Please be patient, you guys. But in the meantime, double tap that screen and share the live to your friends. Also, again, thank you all so much for the gifts. You're extremely fucking generous. Also, I can't wait to start dressing up for Halloween week. Hi, how old are you?
Hello, I am 28. I'm not America. I'm living now in Sweden.
Okay,
How?
baby, but I'm so sorry, but I am looking for Americans who are participating in this year's election. But I do appreciate your time. After the election, I would be very happy to hear from non-American viewpoints. But I right now I'm just looking for Americans. Nicole, thank you so much for the $15 cash app. I appreciate you, baby. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. In the meantime, you guys, let's see if we can tap that screen. Let's see if we can get to 500,000 likes. Hi, how old are you?
Oh no, I'm with Kamala. Kamala.
It's okay, baby. I got you, babe. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. I do appreciate you all. Give it a second. In the meantime, y'all, double tap the screen. Thank you all so much for the gifts. It helps push out the live and everything. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 21.
I love the Swedes as well. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, and one thing, Ben made you look fucking stupid.
Who's Ben?
He shows that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Who's
you're
Ben?
up there talking to random people that
Who's
have
Ben?
no knowledge of politics.
Oh, Ben Shapiro?
Yeah. He made you look fucking dumb.
How did he make me look dumb? The fact check proved my point.
How? You think C-section and abortion
did you read the fact check?
Yeah, you were wrong.
I wasn't.
You were wrong.
You
asked the same question 6 times.
Because
he gave you the same fucking answer.
What was my argument?
All you did was come up there.
Wait a minute.
All you did was come up there and fucking laugh. You don't know shit you're talking about. You talking to random people that don't understand politics.
Whoa. Why are you yelling at me? Were you in the room with Ben Shapiro? Or were you watching from the sidelines?
No, I heard the whole thing.
Can you stop yelling at me, please?
Because you do this shit to other people. You talk shit about other people. Make fun of people that don't know shit about politics. Make fun of me.
Baby. Oh my God. This is unbecoming of a man.
No, make fun of me because I know what I'm talking about.
I don't care enough about you.
I know because I know what I'm talking about. You care about people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Baby, it's okay, baby. Then prove you know what you're talking about, baby. I got you. Okay. So what was my argument with Ben Shapiro?
About rather everything else got something to do with abortion.
No,
you bringing up C-sections.
No, that wasn't my argument.
Then you
that wasn't an argument. I asked him.
Well,
would you
to be honest
consider
with you, you had no argument. You had no argument. Your
I never
argument
got to argue
was
with
fucking
him.
stupid. You was the dumbest one there.
I didn't make an argument.
You was the dumbest motherfucker there.
Oh.
Your argument was a waste of time. That's why everybody put their flags up as soon as you said some shit. Because you stupid. You think you smart, you don't know shit.
Oh. Is this
as
what you
simple as
wanted?
that.
Is this what you wanted to say to your
Yeah,
mother?
I've been trying to do it for a while because you make fun of people that don't know what the fuck they talking about.
I think,
and talk about all these.
Oh, baby. I think therapy is in order.
Why do you do that though? Why do you make fun of 10-year-olds and people that come up here that don't know what the fuck they're talking about?
You're not allowed to be up here to. Well, if they come up here, that means they know what they're talking. I'm gonna.
But you just want to make fun of them.
Thank you so much for the $10 cash app.
You're not trying to learn anything. You want to make fun of people.
Why would I want to learn from a Nazi?
For these weak ass retarded people in these views.
Oh my God! Black men do better. Let's go on to the next person. Oh, yuck, yucky. Do better. Y'all are jarring. Black men are you're getting jarring. You're getting real jarring. I don't know why that word is making such a resurgence in my community. Hi, how old are you?
Hey girl, I'm 27.
Are you driving, baby?
Yeah, I'm driving, but don't worry about that.
I actually do. It's not my rule. It's TikTok TOS. I do have to put you back down. I'm so sorry, baby. When you're not driving, pull over. I'll bring you back. But it's TikTok TOS. I can't have you up here. And Ava, thank you so much for the $10 Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot. I really do. And Nicole, thank you so much for the $15. Is it? I'm sorry, not Venmo. Cash App. Thank you so much for the $15 Cash App. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, but sorry guys, it's TikTok TOS. You can't drive when you're up here. Just for everyone's safety. Hi, how old are you? That's another car. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Give it a second. Chat, where my passenger princess is at? Where are my passenger princesses? Also, double tap the screen, you guys. Let's see if we can get to 500,000 likes, y'all. Double tap right now. Double tap for a minute straight, and I'll kiss you. Hi, how old are you? Hello, D? All right, let's go on to the next person, you guys. Give it a second. My dad just drives me everywhere. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Of course, AG. Hi, how old are you? Shrieks? All right, these likes are going up really fast, y'all. Thank you so much for all the love and all support. It's been a great day back. I'm in a really good mood today. I'm in a really good mood. Hi, how old are you? Thank you, baby. Sadie? All right. It's going to take a minute. Thank you so much for the DJ glass. I appreciate you, Anran. I appreciate you, baby. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Remember, we are just looking for some debates. I need to get some more stuff for my mic. Hi, how old are you? Miranda?
Hi there.
Hi. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, already did.
Oh, well, you know what? No, let's go on to the next person. I am just looking for people who haven't voted yet. I'm sorry for not making that clear. I am just looking for people who haven't voted. If you've already voted, your fate is sealed. Let's go on to the next person. Frankie, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo, Cash App. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Remember, if you are in the guest request, I am just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. And Perky, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm over 21.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course, Donald is, why would I vote for Kamala? What is she offering? Kamala, whatever you want to call her.
It's not, no, her name is not whatever you want to call her. Her name is Kamala.
Okay, what is Kamala? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so she hasn't offered anything other than identity politics.
Name one time she's done that.
Every time
before you do that, can you go ahead and define what identity politics are?
Well, it's the reason why you're voting for her, ma'am. You're voting for her.
Your racism is not identity politics. No.
Color is what basically. Why are you against Donald Trump then?
Because Donald Trump is a fraudster, civil like a 34 count felon. He's a rapist. He was found civilly liable for sexual assault of E. Jean Carroll as well as defamation. He wants to dissolve the Constitution. I'm a little bit confused.
But okay, so when Kamala, sorry, when she comes out as being, or her, the people associating with her, right, are shown to you, right, that she was part of P. Diddy and all those sexual.
She wasn't though. She was. She was in
a lot
college.
of people in the left are part of that.
She was in college.
So a lot of those people in the left
She was in college. When
a lot of the people in the, on the left
not in college. She was not involved in these things.
Okay. Well, are you so sure?
But I'm a little bit confused though, Santa.
Are you so sure?
Santa, I'm a little bit confused though, because you don't care about like guilty by association. Donald Trump was best friends with Epstein, and he owns his plane currently.
So do everybody on Kamala's side.
No.
Name me anyone who's clean, like you, because you're saying that,
Tim Walz wasn't with P. Diddy. Tim Walz is from a small town. Why would he ever be with Diddy?
Well, what I'm saying to you is, the only reason you're voting for this woman is just because she has a, split, she has a hole and she has just a color on her, which she doesn't even really.
You're just racist. Why would I do that?
Okay,
I voted
what
for
does
Joe
that
Biden.
has to do with racism?
Why would I? Right, because you're assuming that because I'm a black woman that I am so stupid and that I do not have like.
I didn't say
stop
that.
fucking talking, actually,
shut up.
Actually, be quiet.
Okay.
Actually, know your place.
Okay, well, no, shut up.
Actually, know your fucking place. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and talk. Let's get the muzzle on the dog.
I mean, that's what.
There it is. And there it is. And there it is. And there it is. I'm going to require some reparations. Also, really quickly, Zaina, thank you so much for the $3 Cash App. I'm going to require some reparations for that one because I clock it every time, don't I? I clock it every time, don't I? Hey, when have I not clocked it? When have I not clocked it? Hey, white tees to the front. Reparations immediately. Cash App, on the bio. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They can never help themselves. Ooh, Drew, thank you for the $5 reparations. I appreciate you. Another one, thank you. Hey, thank you. To the front. Put it in the bag. Thank you. Let's go on to the next person. I love you too, baby. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Thank you all so much for the gifts. Kristen with the reparations. Thank you. Low key evil. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you, Kristen. For the five. Who are you?
Oh my God. Hello.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Are you voting for Trump?
I want to get the girlies talking.
Girl, who the fuck is you? Get the fuck up out of here. Let's go on to the next person, y'all.
No, I'm voting for Kamala.
Oh, good boy. Leah, thank you so much for the $3 Venmo. Alex, thank you so much for the $20 reparations. That's another one. Thank you. Savannah with the $10 reparations. That's another one. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, baby. I love you. Wow. He was nice, but he wasn't ready. Let's go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you?
46.
Cool. Tori with $1 for the reparations. Thank you. Are you voting for Donald? Fuck, I just choked on my own tongue. Hi, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Undecided.
For 11 days till the election? Do you read?
Well, that's pretty rude to say, but
I think as an adult, I don't. Here's my philosophy, and it may come up. Well, it is rude, and I don't care. You're an adult, right? You're an adult. 11 days up to the election, you're confused about what is this like helplessness of the American people?
I wasn't confused. I was actually calling because the Indian.
Oh, she was already up.
That you've
already been up here.
Disconnected. A minute ago, you said you're not American, and he didn't even have a choice to tell you, "Hey,
I actually don't give a fuck." Let's go on to the next person. Self-love. Thank you so much for the $1 for the reparations. Thank you. I'm not done asking for reparations. I just got called the N-word. You got me fucked up. Thank you. I love you guys. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course I am.
Cool.
Why wouldn't
I? If you were a good person, you wouldn't. So why are you voting for Donald Trump?
Because Kamala's racist.
It's Kamala. It's actually racist to not say her name correctly.
I can say it however I want.
That's actually blatant racism, actually. No, you can. We're actually not going to continue the conversation until you say it right. Samina, thank you so much for the $2 rem. I appreciate you. We're actually not going to continue the conversation until you say it correctly.
I'm going to say Kamala.
All right, good boy. Goodbye.
All right.
All right, let's go on to the next person. I don't know why racists, like blatant racists, come out and say that Kamala is racist and then...
Do you want more reparation, lady?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Yeah, actually, I do. I would like some more reparations.
So
I'm not talking to you.
If you're not here to
let's go to the next person.
Hell.
You just called me the N-word. Just call me the fucking N-word. Why would I want to debate with a Nazi? Why would I want to do that? Like, that doesn't make any... Why would you debate with a Nazi? Why would you do that? Ugh. It reeks in here. Charles, thank you so much for the $2 Venmo. Hi, how old are you?
20. How's it racist when you don't say your name?
Are you voting in America?
Yeah.
Oh, what time is it for you? Yeah, get the fuck out of my life. Let's go to the next person. Yeah, no, I actually don't care. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna set this like really strong boundary with the YT people in my chat. I'm not gonna debate to you about what is racist and what is not racist. I'm not gonna do that. I will never do that. All my other black people in the chat, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I'll be damned, actually. I'll be damned. You'll never catch me fix my lips to explain why something is racist to a white person. Get it together. Know your place. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in. I do appreciate you all being here, though. Thank you all so much for being here. Y'all double tap that screen. Keep double tapping. Thank you.
Yeah. You think you're cute. You think you're cute.
I'm
You're
very
not cute.
cute.
I am so glad Jubilee kicked
cute?
you off, okay?
Are you serious?
I am so glad. I'm so glad. Ben Shapiro, I love you. I love all Jews. I love black people. I love white people. I just love...
Yeah, this person's going through a manic episode. Thank you so much for the blooming ribbons. I appreciate you.
Don't mute me, okay?
You're going through a manic episode. I don't want to have you up here. It's ableist. Let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Saying that I'm not cute, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Like, come on. Tatum, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Yeah, self-love, thank you for the $1. Hi, how old are you?
I am older than 50.
Cool. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I am not. But I just want to say this really quick. I just wanted to say to the lady that called you the N-word, she was a cow. I know we shouldn't argue with them.
Oh, whoa! Be careful. I got you. But wait, you're going to get me bent. You got to be careful,
She really peed me off.
Look at me. Look at me. Black women, we're here.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
You
I
see
was
me,
annoyed by her.
Look, you see me, I see you, we see each other. Okay?
Yes.
We're doing good. Fine,
yes.
baby. It's going to be all right.
And one thing about Trump...
Kia, so thank you so much for the future encounter. I got to move on, baby. I appreciate you, baby.
Okay, all right.
I appreciate you, mamas. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. I do appreciate you. But remember, y'all, we are just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. Let me say something. When I say, sometimes when I want to feel good, I just scroll through my following list and it's just black women. God damn. Jim with the galaxy, thank you. Hey, let me say something. I'm doing it right. Hi, how old are you?
Hello, I'm 25.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'm not, but I just want to say something really quickly.
No, no, actually,
No,
I
wait,
appreciate.
wait,
But baby,
sorry.
wait. I love you. No, baby. With all due respect, I am genuinely just looking for people who are voting for Trump. If you want to say something to me, my DMs are always open. But I need to keep this boundary really fucking strict. I need for people who come up here to only be Trump supporters. I do appreciate you. I love your enthusiasm. I love the fact that you guys want to have these conversations, but I need you to just DM me. Okay? I love all of you. It makes me feel like shit every time I have to kick you. I will hold a live in the future for all of us to be able to speak, but we got to hold to that boundary. Okay? I think people are just excited, and that's a good thing. I'm not gonna shit on you for being excited. Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person. You guys, give it a second. We will get some more debates in, y'all. Thank you all so much for the 530,000 fucking likes. Keep tab. Let's even get to 1 million. If we get to 1 million, I'll show you guys one of my Halloween costumes. It's a Playboy money. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Cool. Wait, are you voting in America?
I'm not currently in America, but I will be voting.
Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it was on here the other day. I'm not sure, but no new wars is the main one for me. Also,
why is no new war significant for Donald Trump?
Well, because he's the only president in the last 50 years to have no new wars under his presidency.
And what did he do to cause this?
Well, he was just a respected leader.
No, he wasn't. He was laughed off the national stage. He went to go meet with Kim Jong-un. They laughed in his fucking face. If anything, they started testing their missiles closer to our allies. He was bugged by Russia. He was openly disrespected. 40 out of 44 of his cabinet members openly openly do not want him. They did not like him. So I don't. What are you talking about? Like what legislation? Because people did not respect him. That is demonstrably false.
Why did Putin wait till 2021 to attack Ukraine?
You want to know why? Because Donald Trump was already giving Putin everything that he wanted, right? And that is wrong.
What? Like what? What was he giving?
So do you think that like countries who are scared of us are going to like bug us? Do you think Putin? Do you think Putin who was scared? Stop talking. I'm explaining it to you. Right. He's giving them information. Right. There's multiple articles on this. The fact that he was inviting Russian operatives to the White House. The fact that like his own cabinet members were afraid to leave him in rooms with other leaders because he was just such an A-tier fucking yapper that they were afraid that he was going to expose government secrets. Yeah, of course. But also, Putin was already encroaching on Ukraine during Trump's presidency.
Don't think so. But no,
well, that was the case. They didn't just up and do that out of nowhere. They purposely. That is true. That is true. But when the president of said country, of the largest country that's going to pose like the biggest risk to you, is already giving you a bunch of like information without you even asking, and his I would say like coworkers or his staff are even afraid to leave him in a fucking room with you. Yeah, I wouldn't invade Ukraine either.
I don't think he gave any information. Where'd you get this?
Right. So this was a part of his cases, right? When he was hiding what was it called, like government documents, and then also like exposing them to like people who worked at like his fucking facilities and shit. Like it was crazy.
Well, what does that have to do with Putin?
Right. The fact that he was inviting Russian operatives to the fucking White House.
How did the two correlate?
Because he was inviting Russian operatives to the White House. This is all a part of the same thing.
So he invited Russian operatives to the White House.
He has such loose lips.
And him hiding classified documents.
Right, the fact that he has such loose lips was the problem. That was the problem.
You know Biden, right? He has very, very loose lips. Why are you not worried about that?
When did Biden ever expose government secrets to like our biggest adversaries?
How do you know he exposed government secrets?
Oh, did anyone in his cabinet ever say that Biden has ever done that? Has anyone in Biden's cabinet ever been afraid?
That Trump did that.
They literally did though. I'm quoting this from people within his cabinet. 40 out of 44 of his cabinet denounced him because of this.
Okay, and who are they?
Do you want me to? I'm not gonna name all fucking 40 fucking names, dude.
I
can go pull them up though.
You say you have to pull them up, so you don't. I don't
know fucking names, and I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, I could pull up a bunch of random names and say, he did this, he did that.
Then do it.
Well, I have to leave your life to do that.
Then fucking do it.
I'm not leaving your life. I'm talking.
Then do it. His vice president denounced him. He told his vice president to try to subvert the will of the American people during the election. He told Mike Pence to go fuck himself.
Okay.
That's like one of his closest staff members, the vice president.
All right. Well, so you don't like the no new wars thing. All right, I get that. Everyone has their pet peeve.
No, what you're saying is nonsensical. There is no evidence for that. You have no evidence that anything that Donald Trump did caused for there to be less wars. You have no evidence for that. This correlation causation shit is dumb as fuck. I don't even know how to address this argument because it is hinged on nothing but your own bias.
But it happened, did it not?
That doesn't mean that it was his fault. Was COVID his fault?
In a time,
was COVID Donald Trump's fault? Was COVID?
No, it's not his fault.
How was it not his fault? It happened during his presidency. It began during his presidency.
So?
Let's go on to the next person. I need for someone to have at least a little bit of critical thought. Also, give it a second, y'all. Let me go ahead and thank some people. Tatum, thank you so much for the $5. Nicole, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. And Stuff Love, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate you. I need someone with that's a little bit of just a tiny bit of Leah, thank you so much for the $30 for the reparation. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I don't know how to. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know how to explain a lot of things. I don't know how to explain that. Hi, how old are you?
I am 34.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? Thank you for the guest. You guys are being insanely generous today. Thank you all so much. And why is that?
Because I did my research. I used to be Democrats until COVID happened. And then when I started questioning things, my stepdad supposedly died from COVID, right? But I was a former...
I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
I was a former healthcare worker. Thank you so much. But ever since COVID, I just started digging through stuff and I just fell into this rabbit hole. And then back to what you guys were talking about the stolen files and stuff. I think it was the JFK murder files that he was trying to expose. And yes,
what is
the JFK murder files? The CIA.
What are you talking about, Jaden? I don't know what this is. Jaden, do you want to come up because I don't know what she's referring to right now?
Look it up. Trump.
I'm gonna have my friend talk to you because I'm not familiar with this conspiracy theory. Is this a QAnon thing?
No. It's because okay, how you guys were talking about the files earlier, Trump has threatened the CIA that he would disclose those files when he
just
becomes the
second.
president,
You're wrong.
along with the Epstein list. Elon Musk, Elon had mentioned that too, that he was going to expose that.
Go ahead.
But Trump, I feel like a lot of people in the House or whatever, are against Trump because he literally is going to drain the swamp. He will get rid of all the corruption.
Okay.
He's not. But let's stay on topic first. You're talking about the classified documents case, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those had to do with national security information. And I can give you the list of the documents he had, what he was charged with, 31 counts for willful retention of national defense information. They had to do with White House briefings, nuclear weaponry in the United States, timeline of attack for foreign countries, nuclear capabilities of foreign countries, et cetera, et cetera. None of them had to do with the JFK files.
But that's another thing. So why do you think...
That's not another thing.
Why do you think
that was not part of one of the documents that he had and retained.
Trump? Here's the thing,
JFK did not endorse Trump, but that doesn't matter. You're talking about the documents that he retained that had to do with national security information.
And that's why, that's
yes, they did. And I can get here. I'll show you what he had. I have it in front of me.
And plus,
go to
all these children that went missing under the Biden administration is wild to me.
You guys say nothing about the child separation policy.
They left the border open.
That's fantastic.
What is that?
Wait, why are we talking about different things?
This is the list of documents that he had. Here. This gives you the classification level, and this gives you a brief description.
Where did
None
you
of
see
them had
this?
to do. This is lawfaremedia.org. What are the classified documents in the Trump indictment?
What site is this on?
I just told you. Lawfaremedia.org.
Low firm. Okay.
Lawfaremedia.org.
LAWFRE. FARE.
Okay, so I'm not like I said, I did my own research.
Is this a QAnon?
No, you clearly didn't.
It's not
if
a
you
QAnon.
believe.
Is this this whole thing where they thought that JFK was gonna come back to life or some shit?
No. That's no. You can't bring the dead back, back to life. But I'm looking.
I'm confused as to what your argument even is. I'm confused as to what your argument is.
Anyways, this is incredibly illegal.
I'm just exchanging knowledge.
Whether it had to do with the JFK documents, which it didn't, or not, retaining and destroying or sharing classified information is illegal. 18 U.S.C. 1924 is the law.
I have to look this up. On into this.
You should do your research.
Well, if that's the case, then like I guess I'm just gonna.
No, but like I'm saying, I'm still gonna vote for Trump because like there's no way that we can do another.
Okay, so you like espionage?
Yeah.
You like espionage?
A what?
Espionage. You like stealing and retaining classified documents?
No, that's
Potentially
not.
sharing
No,
them?
no.
That would be espionage.
But Biden has stolen some information too, though.
Where?
And
No,
he
he
wasn't
hasn't.
even the president.
Where?
He wasn't even the president when that
Are you
happened.
referring to when he
Biden
had?
A friend of me,
Steal
like
those
a friend,
documents.
no, a friend of me told me about that last night.
A friend of yours is not a source. Are you
No,
referring
I
to
know,
when he?
but that's
Stop
what I
talking,
said. She
Nicole.
just told
Are
me
you
about it
referring
last
to?
night, and I
Yeah,
didn't
maybe
get the chance to like
maybe don't
dig into that
repeat.
yet.
Maybe don't repeat things that you hear without confirmation. Yeah. So are you referring to like the fact that he had his own documents and then when he was asked for it, he gave it up?
Who, Trump or Biden?
Biden.
That's
the only thing I can think of that's close to what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that's what she was like telling me
That's
about.
not illegal.
But I haven't really like dug into that.
That's not illegal.
But like he wasn't even like the president. Supposedly she said that he wasn't even the president when that happened.
Yeah.
Nope. What happened was that staffers handled his documents.
Was it before or after his presidency that he had these?
So
statements?
some of them it was during his vice presidency, and when he was a senator.
Okay, yeah.
But like no, yeah, with you mentioned earlier with the North Korean, like or whatever Kim Jong Un.
What's going on?
He went there to like negotiate so we don't get nuked, pretty much. He had pulled out some army.
And what was the result of his trip to North Korea?
We didn't get nuked.
What?
We are still alive, are we?
Okay, we didn't get nuked before his trip either.
Yeah, like
It's
what?
like, no.
You do realize he went over there to have them denuclearize and they super did not do that, right?
Yeah, because he got indicted. Like
no. It didn't work. It was a failed trip. It didn't work.
They restarted their testing, restarted launching long-range missiles during his presidency.
Like literally right after.
He tried to like diffuse the situation. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say.
He was threatening.
And that didn't happen.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. Did we all just forget that Donald Trump and Kim Jong were threatening each other with nuclear annihilation over Twitter? Did we all just forget that?
No, I remember that. Yeah.
Did we all just forget the Rocket Man? Did we all just forget that happened? Was that so traumatic? We all just collectively dissociated.
No,
I did because I was fucking terrified. I remember that area of my life. I was a child.
No, I get it.
Right.
Like,
so then how did this work?
Yeah, there's some information that you're bringing it up, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But like, no, I don't know. I feel like under the Harris and Biden administration, like I feel like there's no good result that's gonna happen.
No good result?
There's nothing.
There's already been a good result. The Biden-Harris administration is already over in like the next 10 days.
I mean, like they left the border open.
Define open border.
No,
right
they don't.
Now. Yeah.
Like the border.
We have lower border crossings today than we did under Trump. No, we're at a 46-month low.
It's wild. And then they are signing, like I just recently learned that in Illinois, like immigrants can get their driver's license.
That's
like,
a good thing.
How's that a good thing?
Why can't immigrants drive in Illinois?
The illegals that they've been sending over here.
They're not illegal.
Yeah, this is in like half of the country.
Yeah, first of all,
and then like voters not being able.
Nicole, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, they won't. You can't. What do you need to be able to get a license, Nicole? What do you need? Like, what government documents do you need to be able to get a license in the United States? What government documents do you need to be? You have an echo. Can you scroll out of your app and then come back? Nicole, can you scroll? Oh yeah, thank you. And then come back. There we go. And now unmute. Right. There's a little. Yeah, there we go. Right. So, what government documents do you need in order to be able to get a license in the United States of America?
like Social Security. I don't know. Like,
right, you do. And so, how does an illegal immigrant have a Social Security number that's valid?
You know, good question. I don't know.
Right. So then, why are you talking about illegal immigrants within the context of being able to drive?
Because they did that.
How is that possible? They don't have Social Security numbers.
And that's the thing. There's a video floating around of Tim Wall signing this, that they can get their driver's license. And the crazy part is that
what's wrong with them having their driver's license? That's such a
weird.
In various states.
How are you gonna let illegals vote? How are you gonna let these people vote
illegal
without an
immigrants
ID?
cannot
That's
vote.
weird. That's like they're cheating their way in. Like,
illegal immigrants cannot vote. There's no evidence for that. Again, what is also
in
required?
California,
What is the no?
Anybody can walk in
that is
there.
No, they cannot. That is a lie.
Yes,
that is a lie. You're
I know
lying.
people from California, and they told me.
That doesn't
they
make
just
it
like
true.
go in there. They just go in there and then be like,
Nicole,
they don't even ask for no ID.
Nicole, if you're this, yes, they do. Nicole, if you are this fucking insane, first of all, actually, I'm not even gonna say that.
Okay.
Nicole, what happens when people register to vote? Like, do you know what the process of that is?
What do you mean?
Right. So you turn 18, and then you register to vote. What happens? How does that happen?
What do you mean? How does that happen? Can you break?
How
this
do you
down?
register? Do you vote?
No, this is my first time actually.
Okay, so have you registered to vote?
Yes, I did.
And what did you have to
received
provide?
my voter's card.
Right. And so, what did you have to provide in order for you to be able to do that?
To get my
voter
I filed
registration.
something like online. I did it online.
And what did you have to provide?
Online when I did it? Nothing really.
A valid address.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, the
SSN,
address. Yeah,
your
pretty much,
name, and then when you go to the voting booth, right, and all of that is confirmed with your higher ups. Go take care of your fucking kids, your driver's license, your ID, whatever the fuck, and then.
Sorry.
You would have a screaming baby. And then when you go to the voting booth, they confirm it again by household. And if you are not in that book, you're not voting. So tell me how an illegal immigrant can do that.
But every state
No, this is a federal law. This is a federal. This is a federal law. This is
Clearly, you didn't.
This is federal.
Exactly.
This is
Here,
a
I'll read to you what the law says in
win.
Minnesota. Just a second. The applicant must provide the applicant must provide sufficient proof of identification, which can include foreign passport, birth certificate, or adoption certificate, as well as secondary document proving residence in the state. License must be marked not for federal identification and contain no information regarding the lawful presence of the driver's license holder. So they cannot use that for federal purposes of identification. They cannot use that to register to vote in the state of Minnesota and elsewhere. That's only a state ID.
In Florida, it says that you didn't have what?
What?
It says it was in Florida. I had an
Were you
expired
even
license
listening
in
to
Florida.
what-
No, I'm listening.
Jaden,
You sure?
Yeah, I don't.
Migrants in the state of Minnesota and elsewhere cannot use driver's license to register to vote. Their licenses are marked
No, I was talking
specifically not for federal identification. That's different from a U.S. citizen's license in the state of Minnesota.
That's in Minnesota.
What is happening?
What other state would you like?
What state are you living in right now?
I'm in Illinois.
Okay, Jaden.
Let's see here. Illinois, the law allows the Secretary of State to issue a temporary visitor's driver's license to an individual who has resided in Illinois for a specific time, but is ineligible to obtain a Social Security number and provide lawful presence. A valid unexpired foreign passport or consular identification document from their country of citizenship are acceptable forms of identification.
So how
What's
does an
the issue
illegal
there?
right? So how does an illegal immigrant do this? What is the process of that?
In California, somebody has told me.
Okay, so you don't. I'm not going to continue this conversation. Actually, you're insane. The fact that is terrifying that people can just tell you things and you just believe it. That's no. I'm not. I don't know how to argue with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick my battles and not do it. You know what I mean? Hi, how old are you?
Hi, what did you say?
Hi, how old are you?
How old am I? I'm 23.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Why is that?
Well, first off, I want to start off the conversation by saying that, like, I have been, like, watching a lot of these lives, and, like, people are
Are you voting
no,
for
but, like,
Trump?
why don't you care?
Are you
Because
voting
I'm
for-
having
because
this
are you-
Because you don't care.
Yeah,
you don't hold
why?
that same stance for Donald Trump.
But, like, why don't you actually want to have a conversation?
Because
and,
why
like,
would I
try
want to have a
understand-
conversation? Why would
Because
I?
I'm
Because I
coming from
do
a
understand.
perspective- I'm coming from a perspective of being, like, open to having a conversation and caring
No, you
about.
are not. You're voting for a fascist.
Why is he a fascist, though?
Define fascist. Do you know what fascist means? Okay.
All right.
He's authoritarian. He wants to consolidate power to himself. He wants to be able to fire people who do not respect or uphold him and his power. He withheld. He wants to do this. He withheld.
He fired Comey.
Oh, he actually did fire someone. Crazy.
Yeah, he fired Comey for investigating.
He wanted to withhold aid from natural disaster victims if they were in democratic states.
So what's happening right now in Asheville, right? What's happening
You gotta
right
be
now?
way more specific.
We're sending
Yeah.
money to foreigners.
Oh dear.
But we're not sending it to our own people. I
are.
live in North Carolina.
What are you
okay?
talking about?
I went to Asheville. You see, here's the thing.
How did you go to
the
Asheville
media is lying to you.
before or after the
There's-
hurricane? 1 second. Before or after the hurricane?
After the hurricane.
How did you
I'm
get
just
to
going to ask
Asheville?
you
How did you get
one
in?
question.
How did you get
Who
in?
controls FEMA funding?
Because I flew in a helicopter to go there. The government.
Which part of the government?
The
Which
government is not
branch?
an entire thing. Oh my God, Katie. Really? Katie.
Are you serious?
Katie, we know when you look up shit.
Because here's the thing.
No. Which branch of government controls FEMA funding?
Katie, I
The
thought you were.
thing is-
I thought you were
is
open,
that-
Katie. Katie, I thought you were
I am
open.
open.
Okay,
I
then
am
answer the
open, but I'm
question.
not-
Okay, then
I
answer the
don't-
question.
Do you know? If you don't know, I'll
Just
just
say
tell
we're
you.
not going to shit on you for not
I don't
knowing.
know,
Okay,
but
then
the
just say
thing is,
that.
is, like, why
Great.
can we not
Congress
just
does.
have-
Congress.
trying to do
Congress.
Okay,
Congress
well, here's
does.
the- like, why can't we just be nice to each
We're
other?
I am being
trying
nice
to
to
do
you.
that. You're just
Okay,
yapping. What is this
I'm
fucking
not-
Congress-
crybaby ass like?
Congress. Congress controls the purse.
It's
Okay, they have
actually
power over the
really
purse.
sad.
Can you stop talking over me,
Katie,
please?
are you 12? Can we have some
Here's what's
decorum?
sad is
Can you
that-
prop up the tits and like just? Can you just lock in for a second? Like if you are just up,
You want to insult people on the
I
internet.
never insulted
No
you.
one's insulted you.
No one
You're
insulted
calling
Katie. What
yourself-
the fuck is
you're-
going on right now? I'm asking you to
It's
have
just-
some decorum.
it
Why
blows
are you
my
about to
mind.
cry right now?
No, it just blows my mind because
Blowing
it's
your
sad to
mind
me.
Okay, well, open your mind and listen for a moment.
I am
Open
listening,
your
but you don't have to
mind.
insult
You're
people.
still
No one
crying.
insulted
Have a
you.
conversation.
No one insulted
Christ, I'm
you.
trying to educate you.
What the fuck
Congress
is going on?
controls
Go ahead.
FEMA
What do you need
funding.
to say?
Congress controls FEMA funding. Mike Johnson refused to hold a special session during the height of the hurricane to reauthorize and extend FEMA disaster relief. $750 is for immediate needs only. You can reapply. You can get more money through that
They're giving
program.
them $700.
He refused to, 1 second, ma'am. He refused to up that amount that the Biden administration called for last year during the Maui wildfires. They have continued to sit on this belief that somehow we're sitting on 750 and not doing enough for citizens. They have every means to extend that, to raise that, to push that further, and they're not doing it. He is consistently, Mike Johnson and the Republicans have consistently downplayed that issue and have blamed the Democrats as if they don't control the funding anyways. Second point about funding for migrants, this was an initiative under the Trump administration in 2018 and 2019, diverted upwards of $200 million away from FEMA funding towards the encampments of migrants during that period when he called an emergency through that. So that's the facts. He was the one that diverted that money, not the Biden administration.
Here's the thing. I think what I don't understand, and like I'm coming from a perspective of genuinely wanting to understand why people hate him so much. Because
He's a
the thing
rapist.
is, who did he rape?
Eugene Carroll.
Katie Johnson.
Okay, was he
There's
convicted?
another one, Stacey Williams.
He was
came
found.
out.
Yeah, he was found civilly liable for sexual abuse of E. Carroll.
Okay, well, here's the thing. What is? Okay, my biggest thing is Kamala's been.
Okay, so that's not a deal breaker for you, yes or no? No. Would you let a person who is civilly one second, Katie? Katie, no. Would you let a person who is civilly liable of sexual abuse babysit your kids?
I don't have kids, and here's the thing.
So Katie, here's where stop talking, Katie. Katie, stop talking. I'm not attacking you. Stop with this victim mentality. No one cares. No one cares. We don't give a fuck. Chat. Real quick. Can everybody say? Katie, shut the fuck up. Can everybody say? We don't give a fuck. 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 Not a fuck was given. I don't have any more fucks to give. I lost all my fucks. They were taken by Congress, redistributed out to the fuckers like you. Okay? So I don't care. Stop victimizing yourself.
It's just
stop victimizing your. I will end this conversation. Stop victimizing yourself. No one was being mean to you. No one was. You're just being really annoying, right? Why are you calling me angry?
Because you're screaming.
Let's go on to the next person. I'm actually not. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna keep you up here. Because the microaggressions are crazy, but given the fact that sexual abuse is not a deal breaker for you, clearly racism isn't either. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to keep you up here.
That's why she's voting for Trump.
I mean, of course not. So, Katie, I require when you're up here to have a level of critical thinking skills. I need you to be able to be capable of abstract thought and think of things that are above of what is already in front of you, right? So, Katie, have you ever imagined things before? Katie, can you unmute for me, please? Katie.
Okay.
Katie, have you ever imagined things before, Katie?
Yes, I have. Have you
ever thought once Katie, I am doing that. Oh my God. Do you have friends? Oh my God. Who would want to be around this? Katie, decorum. Katie. Oh my God.
I want to actually ask you some questions.
Whoa, Katie. Let me speak. Fuck. I know you're racist as shit, but let me speak.
I'm not racist.
You're racist as fuck. You've already.
The microaggressions
The microaggressions are fucking crazy. Microaggressions are just. Katie, the fact that you keep speaking over me and then calling me angry when I'm trying to speak is a microaggression. We were already having a conversation, Katie. Why would I let you ask me a question in between my line of questioning? What sense is that? Have you ever spoken to a human before? Are you cool? Is you cool? Good girl. Good girl. And you'll keep waiting. Hey.
I actually want to talk.
Hey. Shh.
See, I don't talk to you like this.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Just say what you have to say, please.
Holy fuck.
I want to know why
I'm trying to speak to you.
Years.
Katie, I am speaking. You're insufferable and obnoxious.
See, this is the insults. This is what's sad is that
and you're
gaslighting
other people instead of
Katie,
actually
you're being
having a
obnoxious right now, and you're doing it for free. You're being obnoxious and a whiner and annoying for free right now.
See, you're being
stop talking.
Mean person on the internet.
I'm a very mean person. Yes, I am, and I'm mean in person as well. Because I don't like you. Thank you, Tiffany. Fuck. Anyway, Katie, answer my question. Would you let someone who was found civilly liable for sexual abuse of a woman to watch your children if you had them, Katie? Now unmute. For fuck's sake. For all fucks.
She wasn't even literally.
I'm asking you a question. Would you let
nobody put her in office? She is there because she was vice president.
What is it yelling at? What is it yelling about right now?
I'm not yelling. I'm asking
what
you
is it? What is it? What is it talking
you can't
about?
Answer what she's done. What has she done?
What is it talking about? We weren't on that topic yet. Why are you pivoting?
Okay, well, if you want to ask me questions, I can't ask you questions. Is that how a conversation?
She asked you a question first.
We were already having a conversation about the fact.
I do not believe that he is a racist.
I don't. You don't know. Define
Katie. You don't know what racism is.
Katie, define racism, Katie.
Okay, racism is when you you hate another race.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, racism is when you judge and you are mean.
No.
To another race that is not your
most
own.
forms of racism today come from kindness. So
Okay, so when Donald
The
Trump
what?
said that laziness was a
Kindness.
trait of blacks, was that
Kindness?
racist?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I
thank you for the
genuinely
$2.
want to have a
Did you hear
conversation.
that?
and understand-
You're not having a conversation right now.
I am.
No, you're not.
insulting
You're
me.
not answering
A
our question.
conversation-
I didn't insult
when
you. I said you're
start to
obnoxious.
Insult someone in the
I
conversation.
didn't. Okay, let's go on to the next person. She's insufferable.
That
Right.
She's insufferable. Worthless. Worthless. Let's go on to the next person.
I'm just waking up.
Oh, you can go back to sleep. It's okay.
No, I'm up.
Hi, how old are you? I could never I've never just seen like a genuine perpetual victim before. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah.
Jess? All right, yeah, let's go on to the next person. Y'all, we're almost at
Okay.
1 million views, and we're only 2 hours into the live.
Oh damn.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah, we got like 3 hours left on the live, y'all. Remember, y'all, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request. If you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you a lot. And also, is it Vanessa? Thank you so much for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. And Kiesa, thank you so much for the You're Amazing. You're amazing. And Leah, thank you so much for the $10 cash app. I appreciate you as well. Hi, how old are you? Allison? You there? All right, let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. In the meantime, you guys keep double tapping that screen. Thank you all so much for being here. Also, I was on an episode of Jubilee, so if you want to go ahead and watch that, it's the newest one that just came out. I also posted 2 videos talking about my experience there, as well as going over what my actual argument was. So if you want to go ahead and check that out on my account, please go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, you guys, let's see who we can get up on the live here. Give it a second. Remember, we are only looking to speak to people who are Trump supporters or who are voting for Donald Trump. If you've already voted, there's not much of a conversation we can have. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 18.
Okay,
and
are you?
I am voting for Trump, yes. So,
And why is that?
I just wanted to address 2 things. I mean, so first of all, did you see the presidential debate on ABC between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a month ago.
So, yeah. Why does that make it less reliable or something, or is there a problem?
No, it's just
but you asked like
interesting
it
that
just
you would
happened.
ask.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me just. I wanted to pinpoint something. So basically, like a main concern of yours, specifically you, Tashika, like in this live, I saw is basically respect and yes, I would say respect. And during the debate, I found it particularly interesting that Kamala Harris said that there are currently, I don't know if you heard this quote. So she said that there are no soldiers deployed on active war zones right now. And
yeah, and that was technically true at the time.
Yeah.
It was? Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unironically.
Yeah, at the time of that statement, that was technically true.
The Department of Defense confirmed this several times.
Okay.
It wasn't true for long.
Fair enough.
It was
Yeah,
true.
no, fair enough.
Right.
You're right on that. I won't question that. If they stated that, then I'm not debating it. That's factual. Then what do you?
Where are you from,
I also
by the
saw
way?
the comment she made.
Yeah, are you voting in the United States?
I am.
Okay.
Why do you
What's
question
that accent from?
Don't you think that's a little bit racist to question me if I'm
What
American
race
based
is
on
your
my accent?
What race is your
Are you
accent?
being
No, I
fucking
just asked you
serious?
where you were from.
Why are you? What is this
You
fake
said,
fucking?
"Are you voting
hey,
in
calm
America?"
down.
Why are you
Hey, calm
doubting
down.
if
Hey,
I'm
calm the
voting in
How is that
hey,
racist?
calm the fuck down.
It is.
What
Just
about
because
you?
of my
What
accent.
about
I,
your
I
accent?
asked
has
you where
anything
you
to do
were
with your
from. I asked where
race?
your
What the-
accent was from.
Yo,
No.
hey, chill
Tashika
out.
started by asking me
Shut
if
your
I was
mouth.
voting in the
and
US.
people lie. And people lie.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And
yeah,
you
sure.
and it's
Yeah,
not
just-
and it's straight up not racist for us to say you don't have an American accent. You're not American.
No, you asked me if I was American based on
I
my accent.
know.
I just asked where that accent was from.
Like shit.
That's all.
All right,
Yeah,
Portugal,
you're
calm
such
down.
fucking hypocrites. Yeah, fuck off.
That's not
For what?
hypocritical.
Why did
but-
you get mad at that?
Wait, okay.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm just curious where the accent was from.
What the fuck just happened? What? Leah, thank you for the $10 reparations.
Offended.
Robert, thank you for the $1, and Amanda, thank you for the $10 for reparations.
Joyce, thank you for the $5.
Leah, thank you for the $10. Vanessa for the $5. I don't know what I have no idea what just happened there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's go on to the next person.
Butt hurt.
Yeah. Are you racist? Are you saying that I'm not American right now? Start speaking fucking Portuguese. Like what? All right, Katie, you're not coming back up here. You're annoying. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second.
She was funny.
She was funny, but she was insufferable. I
wanted to school her.
I was gonna get canceled if I said that, but she was definitely the type of girl that I would fuck with in school. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. Oh, I was a mean bitch. I was so mean. Ask around. Hi, how old are you? 4B? Okay, I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Chat, I'm gonna level with y'all. I love men. Ooh, and that hurt to say.
Thank you.
And that hurt to say. I don't know anymore. Wait.
Oh, if you're questioning, then you already know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to join.
Okay, I got you. Let's go to the next person. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about it the other day while we found some new debates, y'all. I was thinking about it the other day, and I said, just unsightly beasts.
Are you a boob person or an ass person?
I'm more of a booby.
I'm more of an ass guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about. I'm really.
I like a nice dumper.
I'm all about the chest. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? All sizes, though. It doesn't really matter.
It's just like when I see big boobs, I think back pain. When I see a fat ass, nobody's back is hurting from that.
My back
Hello?
hurts. Shit. How old are you? How old? Sanquan?
What's up?
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Let me tell you something.
My knees hurt.
When a person says he's going to defund HBCUs and other schools...
Are you voting for Trump, yes or no?
Nope.
Okay, I got you, baby. I'm just looking for people who are voting for Trump. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, y'all. Remember, y'all, we are just looking for people who are voting for Donald Trump. I do appreciate you all and your enthusiasm. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why is that?
Just because of the border control.
Oh, what about it?
It keeps some illegal immigrants out of the country.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
Okay.
2006.
Okay.
How is your life personally affected by migrant presence?
Migrant? No, I said illegal immigrants. That's what I said.
Yeah, those are migrants.
Yeah, Terrence, take someone for $1 over catch up.
Specifically illegal.
Okay, I'll
Right,
specify.
that's
How
already
is
been
your
the
life
case.
affected by illegal immigration?
And also, you don't sound American, by the way.
Just because I don't sound American, but that doesn't mean anything.
That's fine, but why? How is your life affected by migration? Undocumented migrants.
By taking the money, or the money from the economy.
How?
What money do they take?
What money from the economy can an illegal immigrant take? Like, do they get tax returns?
Yeah.
How?
Well, because you know exactly how. Like, I don't have to explain.
I don't know how. You need a social security number.
Listen, I am incredibly unintelligent, and I rely on the young people such as yourself to enlighten me on today's issues. So if you could tell me how.
You really want me to tell you how?
Yeah.
Of course I do. I don't know very much.
Well, they work, get the jobs, and they are applicable.
Yeah, but like when they get taxed, how do they get that money back? Like how does the government know to give them their money back at the end of the year?
Because they file for tax returns.
How? With what? With what identification?
With
Have you ever
paperwork.
filed for? You're 18, so I'm going to assume that you've never done taxes before. Do you know how taxes work? Do you know how to file taxes?
Yeah, obviously, it's a percentage based on how much money you make.
No fucking shit. I'm saying filing taxes, not what taxes is.
Yeah,
How do
you
you
can
file
file taxes on a website.
What information? Right. So what information do they ask you to provide when you file your taxes?
Your salary,
And
income,
and
your location.
and
what do you need to file?
yeah. How do they know you're a person, my guy? How do you know that? How do they know that you're a person in the country?
In the country.
Your social security number.
Right. So what illegal immigrant has a legal federally provided social security number?
They could use false ones. They could use fraud.
You
to get
cannot
social-
use a fraudulent SSN. You have to steal it. Everyone only has one. You cannot do
steal
that.
it.
You have to
ITINs.
steal it. Yeah.
You just answered your own question. They could steal it
How?
from other people.
Migrants are not committing record levels
Yeah.
of Social Security fraud.
Where are they doing this? What are the rates on this?
The rates? You want to know the rates?
Yeah.
The rates of what specifically?
Social Security
yeah,
fraud from
yeah.
migrants.
All right. I'll give that to you in a second.
Me when I'm fucking xenophobic.
No problem.
You know,
So,
sometimes I always wonder, like, how did Hitler how we were just cool with what Hitler did, and I see it now. I see it.
I don't know.
No. Like when I look at Donald
the
Trump and I
rates,
see this, I'm like, I see it. I see it.
So the rate is
Oh, yeah.
approximately 29%
29%. Where are your numbers coming from?
in 2020.
Where are you
I
getting it
said,
from?
where are your source, please?
The source is from the Federal Trade Commission.
What's the name of the article?
And let me get that 1 second.
It's right in front of you, right?
Bro's fighting against his own rights right now, chat. He's Pakistani. Oh.
Just 1 second. Okay. Identity theft: a guide for consumers. That's the title.
Wait, this goes over illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
This gives you how would this
Yeah.
give you a rate?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
A
the name of
guide
it.
for consumers?
Identity
Consumers of
theft.
who? What are you talking about? Identity theft?
Okay, I'm on the website
Recovering
here.
from identity
Recovering from
theft?
identity theft.
Yeah.
Is that what you're on?
Would that?
Yeah, that's the website. That should come up.
Where
This
does
is
it
just
say?
this is
Where
just
does
a
it say that
government website to help you if
29%
it
of?
happens. What do you? Wait, let me just.
Where does it say that 29%
Hold
of
up, let me-
Social Security
let me just-
fraud is done by migrants?
Let me just go ahead and Control F. Wait. There's 29 is not even in the fucking article. You hear that?
It literally is. That's the thing.
But do you hear this though? I'm Control Fing, and it's hold on, maybe a percentage. Nope,
Where are you
not
looking
even, not
at
even the fucking. Let me type out the word percentage right now. Nope, not wait.
Shall I read you exactly what it says verbatim?
Where are you reading it? I want to make sure we're on the same
It
page.
literally says, according to the FTC in 2020.
What are you looking at? If you're reading off the FTC's website, it wouldn't say according to the FTC.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next person. This guy's a fucking joke, actually. That was fucking pitiful. Yeah, no. How you gonna read from the FTC? Why would they say according to ourselves? Like, what the fuck? What is going on this fine day? Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Double tap that screen. Let's see if we can hit 1 million, y'all. We're at 888,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 1 million. Everyone double tap. We can see. I think we can get to it like before like maybe 2 minutes is up.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
21.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? Kristen, thank you so much for the $1.43.
Yes, I will be voting for Donald Trump.
And why is that?
Well, you know, it's a lot of reasons. You know, and the economy.
What's the first one?
Well, one of the reasons I feel that's in his term, you know, the economy was better. The economy was better.
What
So
were the
that's
rates?
one-
What were the rates in the economy? In what parts?
Wait, my bad. What'd you say?
What part?
Weren't you on my live last night?
Oh,
No, I wasn't on your live.
okay. Well, what part of the economy and what are the rates?
The rates.
Roxy, thank you so much for the $2 Venmo.
What do you mean, like the inflation rate?
You said right. You said that the economy was better. I'm asking you what
He's
part.
trolling.
Oh, you trolling?
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
You want to get blocked?
God damn. That caught me, bro. All right.
Yuck. Let's go on to the next person. Oh my god. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all double tap the screen. Also, y'all share the live. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me and turn on that bell. I go live every day, or I should be going live every day from 12 to 5. We have a couple hours left on the live, you guys. So we end at 5 p.m. It is 2:22 right now, so we got a couple hours left on the live. But thank you all so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. Let's go on to the next person. Thank you all so much for the heart means. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, y'all. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. These people are not loading in. Katie, get the fuck out. I know you're voting for a sexual abuser, but we care about consent. I said no. I said no in 3 different octaves. No! Let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person, you guys. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. This person looks interesting. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 35.
Thank you.
Hello.
Are you voting for, you're voting for Donald Trump, are you?
I'm sorry, can I just ask you a question?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you support Palestine or Israel?
Palestine. I don't support ethno
Kamala
states.
said?
Kamala.
Do you know what
She
Kamala
called
said?
for a two-state solution and an immediate ceasefire.
No. She told the
That is what she
IDF
said.
soldiers to go and get them.
Go and get the
When?
hostages, or go and get who?
Go and kill all of those harmless, innocent Palestinians.
Okay, then it should be an issue when Donald Trump tells them to finish the job. But when he's
Yeah.
calling Benjamin Netanyahu
I'm sorry,
dozens of
I'd
times
rather
during
vote
this
for Donald
campaign.
Trump than
Excuse
that
me.
person.
Excuse me, does that bother you?
Yeah, Donald Trump wants
What?
to do the exact same thing. So why are you voting for him?
Worse. She never said that, by the way.
Yeah, she never said that. That's just a straight up lie, chat. But like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be sorry or like, I just lied.
This
That's
is a
not an option.
child.
all right.
Basically, I
Blocked.
love.
Let's go on to the next person. That was ugly. I'm not your friends. I think no, fuck off. I think people don't understand that I'm not your friend, and we don't have inside jokes. I don't know you, and that's not cute. I'm not your friend. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 20 years old.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
So I'm just a pretext. I'm British, but I live in America, and I'm registered to vote in America.
Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, but what I wanted to hone in on is how you treat other guests. I think it's awful.
I actually didn't.
think
I
it's
actually
really
didn't
rude.
fucking ask though.
And I think, yeah,
I actually
you,
didn't
you
ask,
can, you can
though.
remove me. All you do is label
But I
people.
actually
Are
didn't
you
ask.
Anyone you
not?
disagree with is racist.
I know you're
Hang
voting
on.
for a rapist, and you don't care
Well, they're
about.
not
I know you
even-
don't care about
And
consent.
that's all people like
I know.
you do.
I know you don't
That's
care
all
about.
people
I know
like
you don't
do.
care about
You give
consent.
labels to
I know you don't
people
care about
who
consent, but
disagree
I'm
with
saying
you.
no. I'm saying no.
Excuse me.
So,
Does it not bother you the way Donald Trump
I'm saying
treats
no.
Americans?
It's really, really embarrassing.
I'm saying no right now.
Are you saying no? This,
Oh.
Ironically, this
What
is the
state
most
are you
polite.
voting in?
This is that you've been the most polite so far to me than you have to anyone else. That is unbelievable.
I don't know who you
Excuse
are. I
me.
don't care.
What state are you voting in?
Go on and remove me. That's fine. That's not a problem.
Excuse me. Is my mic working? What state are you voting in?
Yeah, California.
You're voting in California? Okay. Have you voted already?
No.
Who's your pick for the senator?
What do you mean? Who's my pick for the senator?
Yikes.
Well, that's on the ballot too.
Well, I don't know why you're asking me these questions.
W. Bob
Literally, all I-
Casey?
Well, because I'm in California
Bob
too.
Casey?
All I have.
Because I'm a California
I
citizen,
just think
and I
it's
would love to know how
I
you're
think it's
voting.
really, really rude.
You're not
Are you voting for who are you voting
You're
for?
not
And
voting,
I
are
think
you?
it's.
You're a Catholic.
What district
I think
are
it's
you
just
voting
wrong.
in?
I think it's wrong.
Colin
and I think
Kaepernick.
you should definitely have a.
You're a
bit of
Are
Catholic,
you
check.
dude. You're a
okay? Are you
Catholic.
voting?
That's all.
Are you voting for?
Well,
Are you
I've got to
voting
say,
for
really.
Schiff or are you voting for Spimley?
Yikes. Let's go to the next person, y'all. Give it a second.
Okay.
I don't know why y'all
There
do
is no
that.
Spimley.
Yeah, there is. Just oh my god. Hi, how old are you?
What's up, man? I really just wanted to get in this hole and check your thick eyebrows out. What's up, man?
Check.
Okay.
How many
Hell yeah,
continents are
what's
there,
up,
and which
man?
one are you? How many continents are there, and which one are you on right now?
The same one you on.
Exactly. Let's go on to the next person, yo. You can't check shit. You can barely check your bank account. Actually, sorry.
Free
Sorry.
Spimley.
Hi, how old are you? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, y'all. We will get some more debates. And remember, y'all, we are just looking for some debates, y'all. Go ahead and share the live to your friends, y'all. Thank you so much for being here.
It was
No, you should really be like a voice actor or something, Jaden.
right.
Oh, you have such a great voice for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. You ever thought about doing that? Like any voice acting work?
I don't know, like animation or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No,
What's up?
there's this really cool show called like what is it called again? Fuck, it was
This is Hell of a Boss.
Hell of a Boss. Do you know?
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Anyway, hi. How old are you? That'd be really cool if you were in that.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
just here to stick up for the people you bully because you're both a bunch of
Girl,
fucking nasty fucks.
Wait, what did I do?
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to talk to him.
Hold on, okay. Don't
Hey, wait,
leave.
don't
We didn't
run.
kick you.
Let's talk.
Unmute, bro. It's right here. Click this right
Yeah,
here.
let's be civil.
Click this right here. Okay.
Oh,
Let's go on to the next person.
Next.
Why did it start yelling at me? Oh my god.
Self-love. Thank you for the $1. Venmo Cash App in the bio. Tashika's as well.
Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Cool. What year were you born?
Can you turn the TV off?
I was born in 04.
Can you turn the TV off, please, or move away?
Yeah, I got you. Hold up.
In the land of the quack, to the corner.
The land of the quack.
Yeah, college football.
Okay, so what's going on in college football? Okay,
The
so
hell was that?
are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
And, oh, unfortunate. Another one bites the dust. Hi.
He's a
and
great,
why is
he's a
that?
great president. Like I don't see why y'all hate on him for.
Are you a black man?
Yes, I'm black.
He thinks you're inherently lazy and refuses to sell his apartments to you. If anything, in response to him, the government telling him that he can't discriminate against you, he said that the government wants for him to sell to welfare recipients. Are you on welfare?
No, I'm not on welfare.
Right, but he thinks you are because you're black. Also,
But still,
Justin,
look.
thanks so much for the $5 Venmo. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah. So,
But still, she's not good though. Like she don't be saying nothing special. She be talking in circles.
What don't she be saying? Name one question.
She don't be saying nothing. She be talking in circles. Like, literally,
name one
if you watch
question
her
she didn't. I have.
Any of her interviews, she don't be talking about anything.
Question? There's lip gloss on my chin. Oh shit! Thank you, chat. What question didn't she answer?
I mean, all of them. Like, if you
Name
go
one.
and look,
Name
like,
one.
If you go,
This is
like,
awesome. This
go
is so
look.
fun.
Name
I'm getting warmed up.
one. I literally have. I have.
Okay.
That is my job.
Okay, right. So and you can see.
There is not. Do you want me to read like transcripts of what she said? She answers every question.
She don't be answering it properly though. So.
Black man.
Awesome. So if I gave
you
you
president, like, and she's the like her name meaning
she's not
she's
president,
the laughing
but
goddess.
Trump was impeached twice.
Like that.
Trump is a joke. But if I can read you just one of Trump's answers from the debate, would you say that was clear and coherent and that he answered the question that was asked?
I mean, he do sometimes and he don't sometimes. Like they both.
Okay, so you don't hold that standard for Trump.
Bad.
So they're both bad. So why are you voting for the worst option?
That's why I'm gonna vote for Trump. No, Trump's better because he at least he know what he's doing.
Does he though?
Nari.
Trump doesn't know how magnets work.
Like literally, and she only got
work.
there because of what she done did in the bed. Like she ain't there because
let's
of
go on to
her
the next person.
political.
Don't talk about your fucking mother that way. Okay, let's go on to the next person. Y'all fucking disappoint me. AG, save me, please. AG, save me, please. Take
Joelle.
me away.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey.
Are you voting for Trump?
I am, yes.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Awesome. Okay. Why do you want fewer rights?
Sorry?
Why do you want fewer rights?
Why are you voting for the rapist?
I care about, I mean, again, obviously I don't want anyone who's raped somebody, but again, I care about.
You do though, because you're voting for him.
I care about somebody.
You don't get. I'm sorry, real quickly. You don't get to take that moral high ground. Only one of the people on the screen has sexually assaulted someone, and you're voting for him. You don't get to take that moral high ground because you don't care.
Okay, but
are you driving, by the way?
No, I'm sitting outside, but
okay.
I'm not driving. There were claims against Joe Biden as well.
Yeah, but were they proven though?
They were recanted.
Yeah. Well, again, he's not been convicted, so
because he didn't do it.
Well, Trump was.
No, I'm not saying Trump was not convicted.
He was found liable.
He was found civilly liable. That means guilty.
I want someone who can stand up for our country. Kamala can't even properly.
Kamala.
Yeah,
did Trump stand up to the? Did Trump stand up for our country when he sided with Putin over the intelligence agencies?
I think he did a good job handling Putin.
How? By going behind our backs and giving them ventilators and COVID testing kits while our people were dying.
And I also care about all the money.
Joel,
right past
respond to what Jaden said, please. Are you good? Are you cool?
I'm perfectly cool.
Then respond. Okay, so have you ever spoken to like another human before?
Yeah, I've got lots.
Okay, so then you should understand that when someone says something. Okay, so Joel, you understand that when someone says something to you, it is disrespectful for you to just disregard what they said. So address what Jaden said, please.
I don't. What did he say?
Embarrassing.
He sided with Vladimir Putin over our intelligence agencies. He said, "I trust Putin over them." He received gifts from Putin, including a soccer ball, which was found out to have been bugged, and went behind our backs during the height of COVID and forwarded ventilators and testing kits to Russians.
And where did you find this information?
Which one would you like a source on?
Well, I mean, every source that you guys have is correct, and every source that anybody else has is incorrect.
No one's even given a fucking source so far. That's what we're looking
Right
for.
here.
Mike, thank you so much for
Kremlin confirms Trump sent Russian COVID-19 test after former president denied Bob Woodward claim. This is on NPR, October 8th. Anywho, Donald Trump didn't stand up for America. Let Putin walk all over us.
Joel, are you here? Are you locked in? Joel? Baby girl?
Okay.
Baby girl? Sweet girl. Okay, I don't think Joel's here. I don't think she's here. I think let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates, and y'all remember we are just looking for debates. Also, mods, how old are you? Fetus. Mods, really quickly, and it would help me out a lot. If you see people in the comments and they have, not in the comments, in the guest requests, and they have a suspiciously low amount of followers and following, kick them. Justin, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. I'm not dealing with it today. Just making sure we all on the same page, mods. B-Boy, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, don't block him. Just remove from the guest request.
I'm a friendly.
Okay, I'm just looking for people who are voting for Trump. I appreciate it. I saw your name somewhere.
Love you guys.
I love you too,
Thank you.
baby. I love you too.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. Y'all. Also, we have maybe like 2 more spots for modding open, so please join my Discord. Also, guys, if you want to, go on to my my link tree in my bio, follow my Twitter, my Instagram, join my Discord, all of that jazz. All of my other links are in my link in bio, y'all. So go ahead and check that out on Twitter. And I love cursing people out on Twitter because there is no fucking moderation over there unless it's, unless it's like a leftist talking point. But, it's all right. It's all right. But, yeah. Go follow my Twitter. Thank you. Hi.
This will be fun.
I'm 26. How about?
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am, yes.
And why is that?
I like some of his, what he did with his policies, whether it be about the economy, foreign policy, the border, such as that nature.
Nina, thank you so much for the meteor shower. What's up, Nina? I feel like I've seen you in a while. How have you been?
Yeah, I've debated you before. What is one of his best foreign policy achievements? Sure.
Sure. I like some of his Abrahamic Accords.
Abraham Accords?
Thank you. Abraham Accords.
Why do you like them?
I think it gave a fair deal. I mean, it also led to peace in the region for what that deal was.
Amelia, thank you so much for this up. I appreciate you.
Was there perhaps a critical government that was left out of that accord?
For which one?
Perhaps the Palestinians?
Yeah.
Well, so the Palestinians were actually offered the accord. They just chose not to do it because they didn't like the deal that Israel was going to take Jerusalem as their capital. And because that, they felt disrespected, and therefore they did not partake into that accord. So that is completely on themselves.
Right. They walked away. I know they walked away from a deal that did away with A, their borders, B, their extensive sovereignty, and C, their security in that region. So I would reject that as well. If this was good policy, why wouldn't he make it more inclusive to the needs of the Palestinian people? That wouldn't have furthered tensions and given rise to what Hamas has done.
Well, again, Palestine is not like globally recognized in comparison in the level that Israel is. They are a state. Israel is considered a state. Palestine.
But again, how could this be considered a good bill if they were also behaving as if they were unaware of the political tensions between these two nations?
They were aware of the political tensions of the nation.
But they sought out to disadvantage Palestine, though. Like you could literally make the argument that the Abraham Accords and Donald Trump's hand in it, in the way that it was written, and in the deals that were struck, has a direct correlation to what happened on October 7th. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Kiesa, for the meteor shower. Thank you.
This wasn't just between Israel and Palestine. This was also with the United Arab, Emirates. And
I know, but the fact that they were left out, you could say that this heightened the tensions between these two nations.
Not necessarily. I mean, if we look at we can look at historical records. If we looked at, for example, Poland and Hungary, right? Poland had absolved, and I believe it's these two nations. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. But the whole premise and the context of the situation is that one nation received large quantities of land from the other. And instead of retaliation, kind of like how Palestine and Israel are currently going through right now, they both sought diplomatic relations and economic growth, which led them to the nations that they are today. Yes, Hungary was completely disadvantaged from the situation, but instead of retaliation, they chose to rise. And now they are known as a formal state and a government. So I think Palestine kind of walked away from an opportunity. Yes, it would have not given them what they wanted, but I think it would have given them political backing enough to say, hey, in the right path, if that makes sense.
It didn't, because even in that own concession offered no form of diplomatic outreach for the Palestinian government, no form of recognition on the global stage. I'd say a two-state solution would have been much more apt, much more optimal in terms of mitigating the damage that has now happened here. Donald Trump does not support that. Donald Trump is calling for flattening Gaza and eradicating Palestine as a whole. That is not something that I think is in the best interest of the people of Palestine, of the people of Israel in the long run, and in the Middle East as a whole. Only furthers tensions. If this is a win for Donald Trump in terms of his foreign policy, the inverse has happened. It has led to a rise in global conflicts, a rise in tensions in the Middle East, a rise in the exact terrorist actions that he claimed to have prevented.
I disagree. It was the only confrontation.
We see it happening now.
Yes,
we see it happening with Iran as well. His withdrawal from the Iranian nuclear deal allowed them to invest in weapons-grade uranium, enriching them towards the backing that is now happening in Hamas, with Hamas, alongside other terrorist-connected organizations. This has been the result of Donald Trump's Middle Eastern approach.
I would disagree. The pulling out of it was, I think, more helpful with sustaining peace in that region than it did with arming it.
The opposite. Okay. Make that the case. How did that lead to peace, though? Quantify that. Because the inverse has happened.
Iran and Afghanistan.
What do you I'm talking about Iran, not Afghanistan.
Yeah.
But if we want to talk Iran, tensions are even worse there, given the rise of the Taliban. Also, Donald Trump's initiative.
Peace here? Like, how are you defining it?
Yeah, like how are we measuring
this?
I would say quantifying by attacks, by going over nations' borders and trying to absorb the Afghanistan government. I mean, I think that
I said Iran.
I understand you saying Iran, but that's what the deal was to, yes, we pulled out for the Denuclearization Act.
No, the Iranian nuclear deal has nothing to do with the Afghanistan pullout. That's another story entirely. Both of those were bad, by the way, and both of those were Trump's initiatives.
It's actually correlated. The reason why I say that is because it settled peace. I mean,
they happened in 3 separate years.
What do you mean by 3 separate years? Where are you going?
The Abrams Accord, the Afghanistan pullout, and the Iranian nuclear deal withdrawal.
Not the
3 separate years. None of those things are interconnected.
Lock in.
It's not. I'm saying for the Abrahamic Accords, for the diplomatic recognition and the legitimacy between the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, Sudan, Morocco. It wasn't just about Israel and Palestine. It gave Palestine the political backing to have something, right? It was taken away from them for the Jerusalem. But I think that by walking away, they already chose to not take that opportunity, and it hurt themselves more than anything.
The opportunity of what?
Yeah, like, what
stifling diplomatic relationships and not recognizing them on a global stage? They get nothing.
What exactly?
Why would they accept a deal that shrunk their borders, that shrunk their sovereignty, that didn't recognize them as a nation? I would reject such an idea too. And as I've said, and yes, you can say that this is interconnected. His withdrawal from the Iranian nuclear deal allowed them to invest in terrorist networks, allowed them to invest in what is now happening in the aid to Hamas and the rise of terrorist forces there.
I shouldn't think of someone for glowing jelly.
This is Trump's foreign policy.
No, I disagree. I mean, this is 4 years?
You keep saying that. You're not backing that with anything.
Again, the Abrahamic, I can go in full detail if you want for the Abrahamic Accords, whether it's economic trade opportunities. I mean, what was it? By 2022, the trade between Israel and the UAE was worth over $2.5 billion.
Yeah, I got that relationships between the UAE and Israel were made better through that. I'm talking about the neglect of other nations that were not included as a result, and his failure to include, and his continued beliefs that they need to be eradicated entirely. This idea of regime change, this idea of curtailing progress that nations can make and being recognized on the diplomatic stage gives rise to terrorist networks, gives rise to exactly what we're seeing now with Hamas and Iran.
And I would say, and even with with pulling out of the nuclear deal between, and I'm going to address what you just said as well, Jen, but it just reminded me of because it was a regional security alliance. I mean, there was a concern over Iran's influence over the region, but the Gulf states, especially the UAE, that included Bahrain, viewed closer ties with Israel as a strategic move to strengthen the region. I mean, this was all about countering Iran's nuclear ambitions and its influence to proxy groups such as Hezbollah. And
thank you,
Right. And the opposite has happened. Withdrawing from a deal that they were abiding by that kept them out of access to nuclear proliferation has allowed them to invest in weapons-grade uranium, has now put them within 10 days of building a nuke should they want one. That's
Palestine's fault. They chose to not engage.
I'm talking about Iran. I don't think we're on the same subject, my guy. You have ping-pong between 3 or 4 different countries at this point.
Do you think all of these things are connected? Because I'm starting to get confused as to what exactly you're arguing here. So wait, how is Iran being able to have nukes Palestine's fault?
It's not.
Like, where are we getting at?
I apologize. I thought that was what you were trying to link to. Iran.
No, that's what you linked it to.
I linked it to because I thought we were talking about encompassing the whole idea together for the Abrahamic Accords. I actually have all of it here. I mean, whether it's the impact, it would reduce pressure on Israel, the indirect benefits, while the Accords themselves did not directly address the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Some argued that the new diplomatic relations between the two negotiated peace within Palestinians in future communities. So I don't.
You have not said anything in the last minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like this
nothing
conversation,
that you have said tracks.
I feel like this conversation is starting to get nonsensical.
Not really. I mean, I think you guys are just taking a few
you're trying to tie. You've tried to tie the Afghanistan pullout to the Abraham Accords to the Iranian nuclear deal, and none of those things are interconnected whatsoever. Like I told you, those happened in 3 different years.
They are. I mean, it's also economic trade-off.
They aren't, and you haven't made the nexus.
What is the connection? We've been asking you for that for like the past 4 minutes.
I said earlier about security, how it was strengthening international standing. I believe
the opposite happened.
Where did that happen, though? Go ahead.
I was going to say, it was, I have here in my journal here, it says peace with Arab nations versus Palestine. The Abrahamic Accords normalized Israel's relations with the Arab countries while sidestepping the unresolved Palestinian issue. Yes, this allowed Israel to pursue new diplomatic opportunities without having significant concessions.
But how does this support your claim that this was like a net positive?
Because it overall affected the majority in a very positive.
But we don't have peace, though. The tensions are higher. Like, what do you?
How's that worked out, though?
Yeah, like what
how's
do you?
It worked out?
Like, I can understand when you say
Middle
like,
East
how
more
it's supposed
peaceful?
to be. I'm saying like I understand what you mean when you say like how it's supposed to be, but that's literally just not what's happening.
Yeah, like you've only gone as far as your notes have written. Like, why are we excluding present day context that terrorist networks have grown with Iran, with Hezbollah, with Hamas in Palestine, that is the result of their neglect. That is the result of forging paths that excluded diplomatic opportunities for them.
I did not exclude. I literally just stated, and multiple times, and you even agreed, that Palestine
did you not just read it?
Walk away.
You just said that it excluded them.
You just read it.
It's unresolved.
Unresolved means they excluded. Because that's exactly what those deals entailed, excluding them.
It was unresolved because they were excluded.
It happened after the fact. They weren't excluded because they weren't given.
No, that was the foresight. That was the forethought. Was excluding them. Yes, it was to exclude them. Was to not include a 2-state solution. Was to not recognize Palestine as a legitimate government.
Yes, it was. What are you saying? It recognized Israel having the capital of Jerusalem. They were also given political.
That has nothing to do with what I just said, man. You've only got a list of bullet points that you keep regurgitating, and you're not focusing in. You are not focusing in on the conversation here.
You're sidestepping.
I got that it moved the embassy. That has nothing to do with the neglect of peace agreements and recognition of the Palestinian people.
How is it neglect when Palestine?
Because it did not offer up a two-state solution. It did not offer up any recognition of the sovereignty of the Palestinian people.
It actually did offer. Right? It actually did.
No, it did not. You just said that it didn't.
I don't. Okay, this. I don't think. I don't think this. I'm gonna be real with you.
You're not making sense.
I'm gonna be real with you. You're reading sources that disagree with you. And I don't know how much farther to be able to have this conversation with you. I don't think we're going to get anywhere right now. I don't think we're going to get anywhere. I think what Jaden said is correct. That you have a bunch of bullet points right now, and you don't actually know like how they come together. So I'm just going to move on for now. All right, everybody with the low attention spans, come back. I know it was boring. Come back. Come back. Hey, invite your friends with the low attention spans. Come back. Come back. Everybody come back. Please. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see. Take it away, Jaden.
I don't remember the rest of that goddamn song.
Hi, how old are you?
Hey, really quick. You ate that fucking Jubilee look up. Okay?
Thank you.
That's all I wanted to say. You better go, girl. You was looking good.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, I was indeed on Jubilee. And it just came out, and I have 2 videos on it. And yeah. So go watch that and then watch my video. Actually, no, don't watch the Jubilee video. Just watch mine. Yeah, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. But in the meantime, y'all, double tap that screen, you guys. I need to see some double taps. Share it to your friends. Share it to your family. Share it to your conservative grandmother. I'm going to need to see these shares go up. Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, how come you didn't like
God,
it?
this asshole.
Who is this?
This guy tried to debate me last night like 3 times and got kicked. I mean, he wasn't really debating. He kept asking questions, and then I would answer, and then he kept pivoting.
Thank you so much for the sub. Right, so are you voting for Trump?
You didn't have a debate.
Yes, I am voting for Trump.
Okay, so then why are you voting for Trump? Let's see what's going on.
His economic policy when he was in office was great for us. He was a great president.
What is the first economic policy?
Great things for us.
What is the first economic policy?
Which one?
Thank you so much.
His CARES Act, his America First Act, Consolidated Appropriations Act, the Tax Cuts and Jobs. I mean, like.
And what about them? What about them? Do you agree with here? Like, what were the final number?
What was the America First Act?
Yeah, like what?
Oh yeah, well, are you talking about when he wanted to manufacture washing machines here and solar panels here? Is that what you're talking
about? that cost us jobs, made manufacturing, made the cost of washing machines and dryers go up in the United States. Cost about 60,000 jobs overseas.
Yeah.
U.S. jobs, by the way.
Yeah, so what was the net benefit of that?
What about the 7 million new jobs? Are you going to talk about that?
It's not 7 million new jobs under him.
But if you care about these 7 million new jobs, you care about 60.
Rate at 3.5%. What about that?
And that was caused by him by doing what? Because he lost 3 million.
Half a century.
He lost 3 million.
It was actually 3.6 at his lowest, 3.4 under Biden.
Yeah.
Jobless claims hit a 50-year low. Like.
These aren't policies, though.
These are policies.
This is a correlation causation fallacy.
Yeah.
Give me the cause of those
7 million
things.
people.
These are rates in which you inherited from Obama.
Like, we can start anywhere you want.
Oh my God,
start with anything. Give me the policy that caused those things.
You want the policy aligned
That's what
with
we
the
asked you
action.
for.
Yes, you're giving me the splash. I want to know what caused it.
But this is the thing, though. Hold on. Hear me out. But this is the thing. Do you honestly think that Americans give a fuck about what the policy is, though?
Half of Americans
we're having a policy discussion.
You should care. Ron, stop talking. Ron, stop talking. America should care, but like literally 53% of America can't read. 21% of America, 21% of that 53 effectively are illiterate. They should care, but they don't. You should be reading policies because that is one of the main things in which you should be looking at when it comes to electing a politician.
I just read you policies, but my thing to you is
we're asking you, what is the America
about
First Act? What is the America First? Wait, I got you, Tina Mods. What is the America First Act? I'm mute. What is the American First Act?
But my
what
thing
is the American First Act?
I just explained it to you.
No, you did not. What is it?
We have the greenest economy. He
what?
solar on it.
What?
The greenest economy.
I see what you mean.
Okay.
I see what you mean, Jaden.
We were the greenest economy.
Wait, why are you just yapping bullet points? What is the what?
You see,
what is the American First Act?
But see, this is the thing. But hold on.
So, first of all, that didn't pass through Congress, and that's separate from the tariffs.
You want all these? You guys want all these answers? Like, what is it?
Yeah, because I know more than you.
American people don't give a fuck.
And the American people should give a fuck.
But we don't. Okay, that's great that we should. But guess what?
And that's why you're voting for like a civil fraudster rapist.
Yeah. America First Act didn't pass through Congress. It was introduced.
Listen to that.
You're talking about tariffs on washing machines.
Policies, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, like you want to.
Why are you flipping out?
Yeah, like
because
see, this is what I had to deal with yesterday.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you guys like to overtalk, but
you guys, you're overtalking us right now.
Okay. Can I speak real quick without being interrupted?
Can you answer my question, please?
You've never not spoken.
Yeah, like you've been speaking this entire time.
Okay. This is my thing. Just real quick. This is
I could be shopping right now, bro. Come on, dude.
See, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, calm down.
Give me a second.
Whoa. Hey, really quickly, Ron, calm the fuck down. Calm down.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay, I'm gonna calm down.
Be a man.
I'm gonna calm down. Just real quick. Anytime Trump has something good in office that he did for us, you guys want us to name
Who
the
is you guys? I can name good things that Trump did.
Bro, see, this is why I got to scream, bro. Oh my God, like you just won't be quiet for 2 seconds, bro.
I want a witch. That's my favorite gift.
Holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me, bro.
I know. That's why I love it.
Jesus Christ.
That can't
get across with you though without you interrupting, bro.
Ron, you're presupposing things about my stance, and I don't know why. I don't want to hear what you think liberals and leftists do. I can name good things that Trump did.
You specifically.
I can. You've never heard me not being able to say that Donald Trump did some good things. He did some good things. He's still a civil fraudster rapist.
Forget everybody else. You specifically. Okay, forget everybody.
What about me specifically?
Okay, hold on. Let me talk. You specifically. Anytime somebody names something good that Trump did for the president, you're like, list every single detail. List the act.
I did not. I've never asked anyone to do that.
You listed one thing, and it wasn't even something that passed.
It wasn't even. Fuck about the. Like you think
you should give a fuck. That is the part that you should be reading.
But we don't,
so if you can't name a policy, then how can we credit him?
You think we're gonna look up the policy?
How are you going to be able to credit your politician if you don't know their policies?
Okay.
You are crediting him.
Let me give an example. When Trump did the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, do you think Americans looked up the policy? Be honest. Be honest.
Oh my fucking.
Be honest. No, because nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Stop. You should give a fuck.
Yeah, you should.
That's a bad thing.
We should do a lot.
Yeah, that's a bad thing because it increased deficits. It gave an 83% benefit to the top 1%.
We should do a lot of things.
It added to the national debt.
About the specific policy,
Ron,
bro,
that is a bad thing. You have to care. That is why 50% of the American population can't read. You can't read.
You just said about that about your own people. That's
my own
bro.
people.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're American, right?
Are you not?
Yes, most people are illiterate.
You just said half of your American people can't read.
Yes,
bro. That's
53%.
You're not 53%. You don't give a fuck about this.
No. Me acknowledging that there's an issue is the definition of patriotism, right? Because I want better for my country. 53% of the United States reads at below a 5th grade level. 21% of them are effectively illiterate. That is a problem. The fact that people do not care about policies is because policies require reading comprehension. And most people within America do not have that. They don't have that.
Why should we look up the policies? Answer that question.
Because that is
to
what you're voting
understand how they
off of.
affect us.
Okay, so let me ask you, hey, Jaden, real quick. How old are you real quick? How old are you?
Yes.
You're pretty old. You've been through a few.
I'm pretty old.
Jaden's only 3 years older than me.
How many presidents have you seen during your time? Be honest.
Let's see here.
Clinton,
who was
Bush,
Obama.
Who was president during when I was born? Bush?
Clinton was president when I was born. I couldn't say that I've seen his administration.
Yeah,
How many
no.
presidents? How many presidents have you
I'm
seen?
trying to count.
I don't know.
Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. So that's 5 presidents.
Okay, cool. Be honest.
6 when
Now
Kamala was
be
elected.
honest. Out of all these presidents, when have any of them ever specifically affected you personally? Now, we're not talking about the
Obama?
world. We're not talking about your friends. We're not
Actually,
Biden.
Biden affected me
Cancel student debt.
Yeah.
Cancel student debt. Who did that? Obama.
Yeah. No, Biden.
canceled your student debt?
Biden capped some of my dad's
Yes.
medication costs.
Did Trump do anything for you? Answer that question.
Operation Warp
I can't say
Speed.
that he did.
You can't- See, this is what you guys love to do, and this is why they.
Who's
call
you guys?
the
I just
You
gave you
asked
one.
me.
The radical left. This is
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not
I just gave
highly
you one.
radical.
I didn't see no benefits.
I'd be a
with
Green
the
Party
job-
voter if I was radical.
Hey, Lamau.
I didn't see no benefits with the TCGA. No, not at all. Not at all. Are you
The Tax
dead ass
Cuts and
serious?
Jobs Act?
Are you dead ass serious? No, hold
Yeah,
on.
I saw no changes.
Dead ass serious.
What is going on here?
This is
What
what,
is this?
this is what, and see, this is what's crazy.
I think he just wants to,
Anything
like,
good
I think
that
he
he's
just-
ever did. Like
I
you
just
literally
named one
can't-
thing. I named one thing.
Oh, that's it. Just one thing. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had, but the
Bro,
record-breaking
calm
numbers-
the fuck down,
Okay,
my
but the
guy.
record-
I
Why
am
is it
too damn
yelling at
tired
me?
for you to be
Okay,
fucking
okay,
going off like
Why
this.
is it yelling at me?
But the record-breaking numbers don't speak nothing to you.
Okay, so
is-
Yeah,
you're
the
attributing
record-breaking
this-
debt ad, it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
speak something to me.
You're
Exactly.
attributing this to
This is
Trump,
what
and
you
you
like
have
to do.
no
He
policies
had-
to back it up. Ron, stop it. You are showing us the splash. You're not showing us what dropped into the fucking water. What policies does he have that are correlated to these positive things of which you're describing here?
Again,
That is
we're
all
going
we've been
back to
asking
the-
you this
we're going back
entire
to the
time.
beginning. What
Yes, we
job
should go back to the beginning because you wouldn't answer the
effectively,
question.
Affected this number over here. That's what you're saying.
Casty, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. What?
Which policy? You're asking which policy directly affected the 7 million new jobs, the 6,000, the 6,000
What?
middle class family income. Which policy specifically?
You mean the infrastructure bill?
This is what you want to do. Look at it. This is my point.
Does
Just hear me out. Just hear
building
me out.
infrastructure
God
not give
damn.
jobs?
Just hear me out.
Whatever you're on, there's too much or not enough, but you gotta calm the fuck down.
Like, can you stop yelling at me, please?
Can you be honest that you guys just talk over people though?
You were talking over us.
That is all you've done is talk.
No. And
You have yet to make a point. You have yet to make an argument that we can debate.
Trump
You're
was a
just
great
asking questions and then getting annoyed when we give you answers.
Trump was a great president who put in place
is going
policies
on
Who was
right now?
that
impeached
affected
twice.
everybody.
Huh?
That's my point. That's why I'm voting for him. This administration has done nothing at all for us, bro.
That's a lie. That's a
Nothing at all for
demonstrable
us.
And then we're
lie.
gonna vote for them to come right
Name
back.
one policy from both sides
You guys
right now.
wanna come? You guys wanna
Ron,
vote
name
for
one
them to come
policy.
right back.
Ron. So the tax cut. So the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act did not increase the national deficit.
Okay, you want to land
Yes
on
or
one
no, Ron?
specific?
Ron.
The CARES Act. The
Yes or
CARES
no?
Act. CARES Act. You want to land on one specific?
What is the CARES Act?
The CARES Act, when he gave us the stimulus. I just
That's
named
it?
the policy, and I specifically named how it
That's
affected
it?
us. No, I mean you.
So
that's
okay,
the
so he
thing.
mismanaged
See,
it. So wait a
Oh,
minute,
see,
Ron,
look, this is the
Ron.
rebuttal.
There's
This is the
context to
rebuttal.
this.
So you
no,
gave me
I
a
didn't make an
policy.
argument yet. Fuck. I didn't make an argument for you to rebut yet. So he mismanaged the economy, right? Having to keep closing and opening up the economy, fucked us over in that regard, and then gave us a stimulus. And that's why you're going to vote for him again? Biden also gave us a stimulus.
He gave us one, and mind you, how long was the pandemic?
It was
Only
about
gave
3
us
years.
one?
3 years? And why did he only give us one?
I
Why
swear,
did Biden
didn't I
only
get
give
two
us
from
one?
Biden?
No, you
Because we
didn't.
opened up the
No, you
economy
didn't.
under
You got
Biden.
two from Trump, and that was towards the end during the beginning of COVID.
Oh,
you had
well.
one with Biden in the beginning of COVID, and that was all you saw. That directly affects all Americans. I don't care who you are. Unless you're like a little child.
That's
I give you
it,
that.
though? That's because he mismanaged the economy?
This is what you like to do.
Why are you? Can you calm
just
down?
listen-
Can you calm
Okay,
down?
okay,
Can you
okay,
calm
but this-
down, dude?
Yeah, but this is what you like to do. You're like,
It's like
you just
your
named me a policy
testes are in
and
his
how it
fucking
affected
chest, dude.
everybody. And how it affected everybody. That's all? That's
Yes,
it? Name
because
another one.
what is the job
Name
of a
another one.
what is
How many
the
do
job
you
of
want me to name?
what
How
is
many
the
do you want me to name?
What is the job of a stimulus check?
What is the job of a stimulus check? Are you dead ass serious?
I'm being so serious right now.
Are you fucking dead ass right?
Yeah, I'm fucking dead ass right now.
Okay, anybody
my ass
with
is
the brain,
decomposing right now, bro.
Okay. Anybody
what
with
is
the
it?
brain?
What is the job of it? What is the job of a stimulus?
Jesus
Why
Christ,
do we get?
Bro.
No.
Jesus Christ.
What is the job of a stimulus check?
You guys are fucking delusional ass radical left people. You have a good day.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God.
Whiner.
You know where I haven't been in a long time.
You guys see why I kicked him 3 times?
Yeah, I get it. You guys want to know where I haven't been in a long time? Hot Pot. I haven't gone to Hot Pot in a while. Let's go on to the next person. That was a little bit. That was quite the experience.
Yeah.
Well, hi. How old are you? Hello, Millie rocks. All right, let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Y'all, please double tap the screen and share it to your friends. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Yeah, he couldn't answer the question. That was I don't know what was the utility in him being just mad as shit for so long. Hi, how old are you?
45 years old from South Carolina.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm voting for Kamala.
Oh, ate the house down,
awesome.
but it's pronounced Kamala. I think it's important for us to be able to pronounce it right. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. If you're voting for Kamala, please, you need to be able to pronounce her name right. That is very important. The erasure of her name and the correct way to pronounce it is very important to her history. Hi, how old are you?
42.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why is that?
It benefits me.
In what way?
Work-wise. I work in the oil and gas industry, so.
How much do you make a year?
It depends.
Right, so at the highest?
The highest I've made is 140.
Okay, so not enough. So how does it benefit you?
Well, it was a lot more. I'll make that because there was a lot more work going on the
Trump. I know, and it still wasn't enough for you to benefit. So what
140 is not enough?
Yeah. So what does it benefit?
To who?
To you being able to get like the benefits that you're about to talk about. So can you go ahead and tell me what the benefits were?
No, like I said, I just made more money there. To me, that was a lot more money.
Okay, so what did he do to cause this?
What was that?
What did he do to cause this?
Well, the fact that he's for drilling, he's for oil.
We're drilling more into Joe Biden than we ever have in American history. But obviously, him wanting to drill more doesn't automatically make you more money. He's not a god. He's not the god of good fortune.
I understand that.
So what policy legislation are you referring to?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just my experience under there.
My God.
You know what I mean?
Well, that is not indicative of a good president. Billionaires were still having a fucking grandiose time under fucking Donald Trump, but people were dying
still having
from COVID. Okay, right? Exactly. So your personal experiences have nothing to do with whether or not this was like a good president. Okay, I don't really care about this. Your experiences under a particular president is not enough for you to be able to vote for them, right? This correlation because it's correlation causation. There's no actual logic, and you have no way to determine whether or not your positive experience is indicative of this president.
Okay. Okay. I was going to ask you something. Do you pay taxes?
I do.
Yes.
You do?
Everyone pays taxes.
Okay. I just asked because I don't know if you guys had jobs where y'all pay taxes.
This is the job.
It's not a job, but still.
It is a job.
What do you
if I get paid for something and then I have to keep doing it to get paid, by definition it's a job.
Nah, it's not.
What is a job? Like definitionally speaking, what's a job?
Like who the fuck would want to get up every day and go like fucking drill oil like an animal?
Somebody has to do it.
And I still make more than you. Exactly, right? So like stay in your place, I'll stay in mine. But either way, we both have jobs and I'm just smarter than you.
And you pay federal taxes every year?
And do.
Yes, your president doesn't.
Smart people don't have to do physical work, dude.
I guess. Well, somebody has to do it, right? I mean, you wouldn't be able to have what you have without
I know,
working.
but that's the point of capitalism.
Okay. And isn't Trump a capitalist?
Exactly. He's never worked a day in his life. That's a perfect example.
So shouldn't you be voting for somebody like that?
No.
Shouldn't you be voting for somebody like that?
No, because you're angry that people don't pay taxes, right? Donald Trump has not.
No, not angry.
Chad,
I just don't think that people...
One fucking second. Chad, it's not fucking elitist. That's literally how capitalism works. Okay? You think Jeff Bezos doing fucking manual labor? Shut up.
Oh, no.
No, the fuck he's not. Okay? Smart people don't do that. Smart people who know how to make money without doing this, they don't do this. They don't need to do that. They get other people to do physical work. They don't need to. That's fucking capitalism, chat. Be fucking for real, okay? Argue with a wall. Go ahead.
So why wouldn't you vote for somebody who believes in capitalism if you're a capitalist?
Because I didn't say I was a capitalist. I said that what you're describing is capitalism.
So I mean, that pretty much describes you, right?
Yes. No, because there's different forms.
No,
of
she said yes. So then why not vote for a capitalist?
Because I'm not.
Because it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. His form of capitalism hurts capitalism. Laissez-faire capitalism, which is corporations can charge whatever, that you can tax them at a lower rate, lower than their employees, is not good capitalism.
Capitalism in which companies are able to like have monopolies is not good capitalism. It hurts people, right? You can say that there's a level at which capitalism can work, right? To an extent, right? Someone's going to have to get fucked over, but to an extent, you can say that system works. But the system never works in the case of monopolization of companies.
Okay. And second of all, hey, the illiteracy rate is 21%, not 50-something.
No, 54% of adults read below a sixth grade.
That was in 2022. 2024 is 21%.
We don't have the numbers out.
21%.
I'm looking at it right now from the National Literacy
21%. You just said what I said. 21% is of the people who are. I'm sorry. 21% is of the 54 or 53% that are effectively illiterate. Right? 54% of people do not read at above a fifth grade level. 21% of them read below that.
Well, I guess I'm reading from a different one because I'm reading from the National Literacy Institute.
It sounds like you're one of the 21.
The same thing. It says it right here.
It says like
54% of adults have a literacy level below the sixth grade.
Yeah.
In 2022.
This is 2024.
Yikes, chat.
Well, like I said,
literacy statistics 2024 to 2025.
It says nationwide, the illiterate rate is
I know, I'm on the same page as you. 21% of adults are illiterate. 54% of adults have a literacy below sixth grade level. 20 are below fifth grade.
Another child left behind. That's another child, chat.
Maybe if you read that, you would know.
It's that fifth grade reading level, chat.
Well, you clearly misinterpreted.
Actually, not even know if it would be a fifth grade reading level. I think you'd be a part of the 21% because a fifth grader would be able to read that sentence and understand.
Okay.
At least I would have.
Second of all, so you're saying why work for the rapists, right?
Yep.
So why work for somebody whose great grandparents were slave owners?
My great grandparents were slave owners.
So isn't that kind of...
This is a moot argument, though. Does that mean that Kamala Harris supports slavery?
Yeah.
Obviously, she doesn't.
Like what? Like hello?
And first
how does that even transfer down?
Yeah.
Should everybody who has had a slaveholding ancestor be disqualified from the presidency, and on what grounds?
That would make like most black people in this country just.
Right. I mean, but isn't that the...
That would make you ineligible. That would make me and Jaden ineligible. Like I'm sure at least one of our I'm sure at least one of our ancestors were raped by their slave master at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. And anyways, her last name by Harris is Debbie.
I don't know why you're laughing. We're laughing at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't her last name Debbie? I keep calling her Kamala Harris.
No, it's Harris.
That's her fucking middle name, dude.
She took her husband's last name.
That is her middle name, okay? It's Kamala Debbie Harris. Or something like that. Like it's
Debbie's her last name. Her husband's last name.
No, it's not. Her husband's name is Imhoff. She has
there you go.
But she's a public figure. She doesn't need to change. Like legally, she probably changed it, but she's a public figure. She doesn't need to change it. She's a fucking public figure. She's a politician. They usually don't change their names. Like she's already a well-known name. I wouldn't change my name either. Why would you do that? People know her as Kamala Harris. She will stay Kamala Harris.
Like all bullshit aside, because I'm just talking shit. But
I know.
Why would you not vote for Trump?
Because he's a great felon.
Aside from him as a person,
actually no.
Aside from his gross personal flaws.
What? Are you kidding me? Why would you not factor that in? This is like saying tell me why you're voting for Kamala without talking about Trump. That's not how that works. Tell me why you like this food without telling me why you hate all other foods. That's fucking crazy. Typically, when you say that you like one food, it's because you don't like other foods who don't have that same quality.
Okay.
Are you
so
cool?
Why wouldn't you vote for Trump?
He's a rapist, fraudster, felon who wants to dissolve the Constitution, wipe Palestine off the map, and hand over Ukraine to Russia, of which will actually begin a world war. my brother in Christ. Are you cool?
Nah, I don't see none of that
racist.
happening.
He's a
but-
fascist. He's an authoritarian dictator. Almost.
How's he racist?
He thinks that black
Laziness is
people are
a
inherently
trait
lazy.
of blacks.
Yeah.
Refused to rent to them in the 1970s, was sued again in the 1990s for pushing them onto floors of his casino, said that Barack Obama wasn't born in America and was a Kenyan Muslim and the founder of ISIS. Questioned the legitimacy of Kamala Harris's race, continuously called for the deaths of the Central Park Five. Need I go on? Disparaged the Congressional Black Caucus,
Don't make
disparaged
me-
civil
Didn't he
rights
fight-
leaders,
didn't-
compared his
didn't he
rallies
fight
to
for-
Martin Luther King, and said that a black Nazi was Martin Luther King on steroids.
Okay. Didn't he fight for black people to own property in Mar-a-Lago?
Get the fuck out of No, the opposite.
Yeah, he did.
The literal
No, he
opposite. The literal opposite.
I guess. But
Let's go on to the next person. You're a part of that 21%. I'm not dealing with that, actually. And this is what I mean. And that is what I mean. That's that 21% chat. Hi, how old are you? And that's millions of people. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you're lagging.
Yes.
Your Wi-Fi is really bad. Okay. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why is that?
I liked his administration and his economic policies and border security.
Oh, Neil, think it's
You liked his administration, yes?
Yes, border security and his economic policies.
Okay. Why is it that 40 out of 44 members of his cabinet do not endorse him, call him a threat, call him unhinged and not qualified?
I don't know. Can you answer that?
Because he is a threat, is unhinged, and is not qualified.
Based on what assumption?
Based on his role on January 6th, his calling for Mike Pence to sidestep the Constitution and send the votes back to the states, the calling of elected officials and telling them to overturn the results, wanting to hire firing squads for leakers in his cabinet, and punish people who are not loyalists to him.
Well, don't take this offensively, but I'm going to take whatever you just said with a grain of salt because I don't know what those
I can
claims
back
are.
everything.
Yeah.
There was actually a letter put out recently by 13 former cabinet members
If you're not
corroborating a four-star general's story of how he likened the generals to the ones that Hitler had.
I want to say something really quickly. If we say something to you and you just say no and you don't care for evidence, I'm going to kick you from the fucking live. I'm actually not going to deal with that. I'm actually not going to deal with people like you. I think you are a part of the lack of reading literacy in this country. If when people provide you evidence for things, you just go, no, I don't care to talk to you.
Yeah. I mean, there's his
said
tweets
the only
telling
evidence
Mike Pence to sidestep the Constitution. He said, suspend the rules in the Constitution. His argument before the Supreme Court wasn't that he didn't commit election interference, but that he had the right to do that. That's
It is a president's
profoundly beneath the office of presidency, of the president.
If a president has every right to do a recount or to understand
That's
the
not what he
That's
asked
not what
for.
he
They
did,
do
though.
not have the right to solicit violations of oath of officers. Calling for them to find him votes is not within the rights of a president.
Well, is he going through due process at the moment for that?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so has he been found guilty of it?
He has been found guilty of falsifying business records in the first degree for the
Okay, no,
purposes
no, no,
of
no.
influencing an election.
Are you saying that
You
it
got
is
the
still
proof.
becoming of a
Yes,
president?
he was found guilty of
Yeah.
election interference.
Like,
Okay,
are you seriously sitting here and saying that like you would be comfortable with a president who is capable or even willing to do something like this? You'd be
it's-
comfortable with that?
You're putting words or accusations.
I'm not. I didn't put anything in your mouth. I asked you a
I'm holding
fucking question.
Shane
I'm doing the
accountable for what
opposite.
he's saying.
I'm doing the opposite of
Right,
what you're
but-
saying right now.
Even if he was convicted, which he has been already in this race, you would still support him. So the legal system isn't really a line of severance for you.
I mean, that's your projection. I just said if he goes through due process.
Would you still vote for him if he was convicted? Then I'll ask you, would you
Well,
still
I mean,
vote
I
for
don't
him if
know
he
what
was
we're
convicted of
talking about
election
here.
interference?
If
Can I
he's
ask
found-
you, please? Engage in my question. Would you still vote for President Trump if he was found guilty of RICO charges in Georgia and his role on January 6th?
So he wasn't found guilty in January
actually
6th.
yes or no
I'm
question.
asking you,
But if you're
would you
talking
still
about-
vote for
well,
him?
You're encompassing many different
He
things.
asked you a
Bro.
yes or no
Argument.
question, dude. Are you fucking cool?
They are the same charge.
No, it isn't. It's a you're.
Yes, it is. Is election interference? Is solicitation of violation? Then I'll simplify it.
It's not.
Would you still vote for him?
You're stating.
Would you still vote? Then you can answer my question. Would you still vote for him if he was found guilty of his role in the Georgia election interference charge?
Sure, I wouldn't vote for him. I don't see an issue. If he's
awesome.
to undermine the election, then yeah, you can state that. But it's also a president's right to determine whether this election that happened in 2020 or 2021, so it was 2020, to state that if it was legitimate or not. It's completely. I mean,
where is that right enumerated in the Constitution?
Ben Shapiro, in his latest debate, I think it was with Parker and Dean, had stated this very well, and I would say you should go watch it because it gives a better understanding.
I've watched it, but that's fine. Listen. Ben Shapiro doesn't know shit about how the Constitution works, and to argue that the president has the right to decertify elections unilaterally or send votes back by his own is not within his realm.
I mean, I think that's kind of doesn't know about the Constitution, but you somehow do, and trying to inform me about it is a little weird. But,
yeah, to argue that he can do that is unconstitutional. So if this is Ben's argument, and Tashika talked to him, by the way, you saw the same video, you would know that that's not enumerated in the Constitution.
He has every right to do that. I mean,
he has every right to contest the results. He does not have the right to call elected officials telling them to overturn the election, telling the vice president to decertify.
Again, I'm going to state this one more time. If he set those fake electors to do this and to undermine the overturning the election, then yes, you can make a claim for that. But if he's currently in due process as of the moment, I'm not going to make an argument for or against it. I think that's a little distasteful.
His argument isn't even that he didn't do those things. He's on audio saying these things. His argument before court was that he did them and that he had the right to do them. He does not. That is not enumerated in the Constitution.
Whether he's found guilty of it, I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, you're more drawing on semantics rather than actually talking about.
That's not semantics. I'm not arguing off of words or definitions here. I'm arguing the law.
Yes, and
you cannot solicit violation of oath of officers. You cannot call elected officials and tell them to overturn or decertify election results.
My stomach really starts.
Where that is protected in the Constitution, you'd have to find that for me. Because the president doesn't preside over elections.
No, he doesn't. But he has the right. I mean, I believe it was either the vice president or the president that has the right to do a recount, which is a constitutional right, if I'm not mistaken.
They did hold recounts. So, he called for them to decertify the election results. He called for pushing forth fake slates of electors. What's he got?
That's cool.
Is it scantily clad women?
I guess so, but I don't know how this. It's like a pivot. To a pivot, to a pivot, to a pivot.
I'm debating.
No, I'm not.
When did we pivot?
It's just like you're fine. You're like it went
what was the pivot?
I went from. I came up here to talk about the economy and border security. I'm trying to tell you. It came up about the economy and border. I'll keep asking, but it was about border security and the economy, and then now it's becoming about January 6th and fake electors, and then now it's about my followings for whatever reason. So I would just like to understand what are we really talking about, because I feel like you're just trying to pivot to things to distract me with that, or not distract me, but to attack me with instead of talking about.
I have not pivoted. I've been talking about one subject for the past 5 minutes.
I talked about the economy and border security, and you automatically went to January 6th, Jaden. So that is.
I didn't automatically go to January 6th.
Yes, you did. Oh, so it doesn't matter. You still went there regardless instead of addressing what I came up here to do.
Well, we were talking about his code of conduct here.
Well,
and we barely even talked about the economy or immigration. This has been the only subject we've talked about.
Well, that's not what I've been talking about, so I don't know what we're going at.
That has been the only subject we have talked about.
Okay, but that's not the subject.
Illegal code of conduct. Yes, it was. You said his administration was why you voted for him, which was how we got here. And I said most of them don't support him. And I said that he called on them to do illegal things. And you said where? And I gave you examples, and that's how we got to Jan 6. Remember?
And again, I stated that I wanted to talk about the economy and the border security. Maybe you didn't.
The first thing you said was the administration. No, you never said I want to talk about the economy or border security. First thing you said, why I support Donald Trump, is his administration. His administration doesn't support him. His vice president doesn't support him. Mike Pompeo, John Bolton, Mark Kelly, 4-star generals, chiefs of staffs, the people who are closer to him, know him best on foreign and domestic policy, don't support him. Call him a threat. Call him a danger. You asked why they call him that. I gave you reasons why. That's how we got here. And you're still supporting that. Somehow it doesn't matter to you that his vice president, the man who is the most loyal brown nose in his administration, is saying that he's not equipped for another 4 years? What if Kamala Harris said that about Joe Biden? Or Biden said that about Obama? You would think twice about that candidate. There's a reason why there's a job opening for J.D. Vance right now.
You stating that now, and I've never heard of that. I wouldn't think of it as that way.
You've never heard of it? He tweeted it on January 6th. He said Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what needed to be done for the country.
Okay.
As the riots were happening.
Okay, and I'm just, again, I can't state this more than enough here, but I guess we're just never going to talk about what I came up here to talk about. So feel free to call me next time.
Administration. Well, are you running now?
Let me up here. So
why doesn't that matter to you? Why are those things not like disqualifiers?
Damn.
Oh, fuck
anyway, that was fucking pitiful. Dude, my stomach hurts low key. I'm a little ungy, child. I'm a little ungy.
Oh, me too.
A little hungry. I might have to end alive early to get some grub.
Oh yeah.
Walk the city a little bit. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. I'm a little fucking. Chat. Might have to end. Might have to end a little bit. Might have to end. Let's go on to the next person. Double tap. Thank you. Oh. Honey. Sorry. How the fuck do you do that? I don't know how you do that.
March.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I could teach you.
Like, I feel like it's gonna hurt me though.
No, it's actually really easy. You just gotta be like clearing your throat. Turn that down, homosexual.
You're gonna get banned just for saying that.
That's the name.
I know, but still. In the club, we all fam. In the club. Hi, how old are you?
51.
Justin, thank you so much for the $20 Venmo aid for the hungry. Thank you. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I just want to know how Jaden's foot thing worked out last night for him.
Oh, no, it's tonight.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
What foot thing?
I'll let you know you're interested.
He's got a foot thing going on, and I'm on the edge of my seat for it, so.
You're still on feet pics, man?
So, no, there's this goth chick who is really into my feet, and she's got a party happening tonight, a Halloween party, so. It's not bad.
So what is
what's up?
So what does that have to do with your feet?
She wants to rub my feet. She's into my feet. I have nice feet. I take good care of them.
I'm go ahead
Any
and end
further
the live.
questions?
I'm gonna go ahead and end
no.
I think we have approached. I don't know.
Santana.
What's up, Santana? What's up?
Listen, my mind just went a completely different place after hearing that. Like, this is not why I came.
Yeah.
So, one, now I have questions. Are we talking about, like, rub your feet or wash your feet biblically? Like, because that's the different thing, right?
She wants to massage my feet. I have soft, nice feet.
With that, you're going to have to disrobe. So please keep that in mind, right? But no, listen, I was just hopping up to say this is the crossover I never knew I needed. Like, you two.
Oh, Jay comes over all the time.
I know I catch you guys every once in a while, but I'm all over the place. But no, I love you guys, how the balance, the yin and the yang. You guys
are you know what?
Yeah, we got the balance.
You know what? I'm a little hungry, as well as the fact that made me sick.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and end a little bit early, Chad.
Lame.
I'm gonna go ahead and end a little bit. I might be back later today, or maybe I'll go live with Johnny for the last 2 hours of my day.
Okay, I see how it is.
Go get a pedicure before.
I already got one.
You're preparing.
I got a pedicure too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you see how it is? For who?
You see how it is? You're kink shaming me, tossing me off to the side for living.
So y'all is on some. Okay, so y'all are on some freak shit.
Some people are into the feet. You know, what is it?
She likes my feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a thing. It's not a thing for me, but it's a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you new to this?
No.
Okay, well, he asked a question. I gave him an answer.
I know. I just wish I wasn't privy.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw up. I just hate feet. I can't do it. And just the concept. Bro's gonna get kidnapped by a goth Hello Kitty girl. Oh.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well.
A goth kitty girl at a Halloween party. There are strange things that are gonna happen. So Jaden, just be prepared.
I've been to her parties before.
Okay.
Oh, so you've been on this type of freak shit. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a veteran to the freak shit, Chad.
He said this is not new to me.
Of course I am. I'm bringing my riding crop and my flogger. It'll be fun.
You have a flogger?
I have all of the stuff.
He is well prepared.
I'm learning a lot about you right now at a very
You
rapid
didn't know?
rate. No.
I told you I used to do audiophile work.
Huh? Wait, I still didn't know what that was.
Yeah. When you stepped out one day, I was like, "Hey, we're gonna count to 10, okay, everybody?"
Oh, I just got a little bit wet.
And that was driving everybody crazy. Yeah.
Actually dry.
You guys want to count to 10 with me?
What the
Everyone
fuck?
breathe in.
You should do like you should do like anime boyfriend.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Please.
5,
I'm gonna cry.
6, 7.
Save me.
8.
Oh my god.
9. We're almost done. 10. Isn't that nice?
So, well, at least the good part is you don't need lunch anymore. Like, you're good now, right?
Yeah. You're not hungry anymore.
I'm gonna throw up. No, I gotta go. We gotta go. Get up on my.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's tremendous.
Yeah.
I see you, man. I need my ears to be cleansed by AG. All right. I might do the rest of my lives with with
Johnny.
With John. I almost called him Justin.
Awesome.
What the fuck? Yeah. I might be with Johnny for the rest of the day, y'all. So, or Jaden if he stops hating me.
I don't hate you. Just let me know if you want me back. I'll come back.
You said that as if like you were about to say like you don't hate me, but you don't like me either.
What? No, of course I like you.
Well, you didn't text me, so.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I told you it didn't go through. I asked you if you got my messages.
How the fuck didn't it go through?
I don't know.
Do it again.
Either it was your phone or my phone. I'll do it again then, okay?
Try it again.
Sure, no problem.
The tension. I like pussy. Okay. I love you guys so much. No. Love you guys so much. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end. Love you guys.
Okay, take care, Tashika.
Mwah. Bye.